What's good, friends and family? Mr. Flip Flop here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me clear. What's going on? What's going on? Get my cup. Welcome to Wednesday Night Raw. Hit that like button on your way through the door, please. Man. So, welcome to Wednesday Night Raw. For your first time here, welcome. If you're rocking back with me, hit that like button, please. Hit that like button on your way through the door. Let me catch up on who's up in here already. Fox, what's good? Fox, new member in the building. Southside Fox all day. My brother Reggie BX, how you doing, baby? Mama Flip in the building. Felicia Jordan in the building. Double A, what's good with you? Steve, what's going on? So right now, the mother effing announcements for early. Wait for our guests to come in. I'm gonna drop the link as well. Getting ready for Halloween. La Chiva, what's good, baby? Getting ready for Halloween. Organizing everything, buying everything. Beer, as you know, is hard, so I'm gonna be stacking that up for a minute. Miguel Torres, what's good, baby? Shout out to all my members. Yeah, so Halloween's coming fast. We got basically 1 month for Halloween, and we're gone. So I'm preparing for Halloween. Got a lot going on. I've been running around like crazy, trying to move right now. Got to move to another crib. Also having issues with the whip right now. There's a lot going on, but I'm dealing with it. It is what it is. Shout out to all my peoples out there coming down for Halloween, already booked or about to book. I got a lot of people this year coming down for the events for Halloween. T-Moore, what's good with you? La Chiva said back in the egg. Shout out to La Chiva, man. That's my bro right there. Shout out to Mr. Relentless. All my dudes in Paradise Life, man. Shout out to you guys. Tyler, what's good? Definitely great game last week. Definitely great game. Shout out to all y'all. So New Jersey, what up? Shout out to New Jersey in the building. Hopefully y'all pay attention to them shorts for my members. The entire mixtape is in the member section. The entire mixtape is in the member section. So I loaded it all up. It's all there. If you're not a member and you want the mixtape, I'm charging $10 for the links. You can get it. But for the members, the entire mixtape, all 13 tracks are there. Thank you, Pinnacle Images, for doing all the dope videos to each track. It's very dope. So he put a video to every one of my tracks on the mixtape. So the mixtape is fully loaded, track by track, with videos in the members only section. Jesse Shores, what's good? Chi-Town in the building. Saeed, what's going on? Embert in the building. Big Dog, yeah, we got the Paradise Life fitted, snapbacks on deck at the bar. We got those. There you go. Appreciate that. Hopefully, I like the joints. Some people hit me like they really like the music. I said, man, that's early. That's back in the day, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's love. You feel me? So it's just dope. Jamaican on the go. Shout to you, bro. Shelton, what's going on? Appreciate everybody. So hopefully you guys are watching the videos, the shorts I've been putting out, the smaller videos. That's a new thing YouTube has, is shorts. They also have a thing where you could give a thank, like kind of like super chat after the video, give a donation to the video, whatever. It's all love. But the shorts, check it out. I got a lot of shorts I posted up, and I posted more. I'm trying to do 2 shorts every week, if I can, which are like 15-second videos, 30-second videos. LJ, what's good with you? Okay, I see you out there in Santo Domingo doing your thing. Papa Doc, what up? Definitely put them trees up. Yeah, I got a lot of people coming in this weekend, especially from Queens. That's big right there. Shout out to everybody coming to Sosua this weekend. You know, it's going to be – Sosua has been crazy every weekend, but, you know, as we get closer to the holiday, not the holiday, but Halloween, things are going to start slowing down Monday, Tuesday, you know, and then everything pick back up on the weekend like it always does. Travel Guards, what up with you, baby? Shout out to Travel Guards, man. He in the building for Halloween. He always in the building for the events. Always rocking with the Paradise Life every time, all the time. So shout to him. Like I said, Halloween gonna be dope. I got some special surprises. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. Make sure you are following the Paradise Life Instagram. I got some surprise for Halloween. I tell you, I'm always trying to outdo myself. So for me, I'm trying to take Halloween to another level, then Super Bowl to another level. Matter of fact, before you ask, I already wrote it down today. So this is the lineup right now. Paradise Light. We got Halloween in Sosua, Halloween weekend in Sosua. Maybe a Brazil trip. Stay tuned for that. My birthday weekend, November 18th. Already doing a party for that. Thanksgiving dinner at Flip Flop. That's the 4th year we're doing Thanksgiving dinner. Christmas dinner at Flip Flop. 4th year we're doing that also. New Year's still unplanned. And then 2022, try to add Paradise Life into multiple countries. Get more countries up in Paradise Life. Asia, Cuba. Try to do some more things. Excuse me. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. LJ, I got shirts all the way up to 5X, bro. I got shirts in all sizes. And if I don't have it, we could order it. And he said, I'll donate more to Dancing Chica. Yeah, ticket prices is crazy, but a lot of people are flying into Santiago. So make sure, put it like this. For you guys that do got your flight, just make sure you check your flight. You know, the airlines are crazy right now, but a lot of people are flying into Santiago. I actually got a couple of friends flying to Santo Domingo, then going to Santiago for like spreading their trip out, then doing the Halloween weekend in Sosua. Henry Perez, what's good? El Delor, what up? My homie Dirty Work is in the building. Yes, Henry, we're in that island like Paradise Life. You already know. So tonight's show, Yoso Kali going to join me. You guys enjoyed last week's show. It was really dope. So we're just going to talk about love, sex, relationships in the Dominican Republic from a woman's perspective, her perspective as well. And, talk about what we talk about, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun. And Dirty Workers, I think you on the way here now, or you coming tomorrow? My bad, bro. I've been running around all day. I got meetings at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Like, things is crazy. I need a break. I need a break before Halloween. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, I'll be at the bar. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be at the bar all day. Yeah, I got meetings at 7 a.m, 8 a.m. Like, it's crazy. But it is what it is. We gotta get these things popping. You know what I'm saying? Multiple businesses, multiple opportunities. That's what Paradise Life is about. Oh, you in Jamaica, Queens right now? Okay. You in the hood. El Delor said he missing that fried rice. So you guys know, I got another video I'm about to do. For me, when it comes to relationship in DR, I'm not a relationship specialist. Let me never lie about that. But I give good advice. I know why my relationships usually fail. It's usually my fault. It's usually me. I have no qualms admitting that. I don't care. I know what it is. I know myself. I know that I'm a hard person to get along with. I know I'm very demanding. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Jesse, the weather's hot. It's hot, man. Oh my goodness, it's hot. It is hot. Like seriously hot. Stupid hot. Y'all hit that like button. Let me see how many we got in the chat. Oh, we got a bunch of them. All right, hit that like button, y'all. But yeah, right now, focusing on Halloween. Decided to do my birthday. Got a lot of stuff going, so it is what it is. Getting ready for actually watching the Yankees lose to Toronto right now, which is wild. Shout out to my Yankees losing to Toronto as we speak. Actually watching. Put that cash app in there for y'all. Y'all hit that like button. I'm getting mad notifications, man. People going live at the same time. It's all good. It's Wednesday Night Raw. You know who we rocking with. And, wait a minute. And somebody looking good in the background. Give me a second. Wait, I might hit. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Do that one. Wait. Oh, I got to enter the screen. Hey, Kyla, what up?
Hi. Sorry.
They missed all that.
Not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. What's going on, love? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you? Happy Wednesday.
Thank you. I'm blessed and not worried about being stressed. I'm good. Now,
Absolutely.
for all you guys say hello to Kylie. You see her Paradise Life tattoo on her arm. Shout out to her. So Kylie, I'm gonna let you. We had our talk last week. We're going back and forth. Hopefully, your friend is good. But tell her I said hello.
She'll come in soon and say hello.
No worries. If she don't come, just tell her I said I got to harass her anyway. But so we were talking last week, going back and forth, having this conversation. For you guys that don't know Kyla, she's basically been in DR back and forth for months at a time, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Years.
So
yeah.
What would you feel from your perspective, from a woman's perspective, basically your experiences? How do you feel about relationships from a woman's perspective in Dominican Republic? Now, not in all of your bed. I don't know if you deal with Dominicans, what you deal with, but in your views, how do you view it?
It's a good question because usually you hear like only men dealing with the women there. I don't know anyone from an expat side who just travels to DR to be with, the locals over there, the Dominican men. I've seen like a couple of YouTubers that are in relationships with, Dominican men over there. But as far as a woman's perspective, I see there could be like similarities between what men go through, like as far as, how a lot of YouTubers come on there and say, be careful when you're dealing with these women, with the money situation, like sending money or just them trying to get like that visa to come basically, over to the United States. I mean, I think it's like the same way. You just got to be careful. So, but that's a good question because I don't know anyone personally who has been from a woman's side who's been in a serious relationship with a Dominican guy, except people who are already living in the United States. Like I have friends that are with Dominican Americans, from the United States, whether in Florida, you're in Florida and New York or something like that.
Yeah, but Americanized Dominican is a little different to me.
It's a complete difference. Yeah.
Once they get to America, we ruin everybody. So
yeah, it's a complete difference.
Yeah, I tell everybody it's not the same when you in DR compared to where you're in America. I think they turn into someone else. You know what I'm saying? They mutate when they get on the plane.
Right.
But okay, so I guess not need a person, but I don't know. So besides Dominican men, what type of men are you into?
Truthfully, I mean, I widen out. I don't have like my specific men that I'm with. Now, me coming from being raised and everything in England, truthful, the only men that I have been with has been majority of military men. Okay, those are the men. I mean, I lived on a Air Force base. Most of the men who I don't know, for some reason only came at me were Puerto Rican men. I've been with lots of Puerto Rican men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've always been attracted to Puerto Rican men. I'm gonna say like my younger days. My son's father's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So I've always just been, I don't know.
Now, let me ask you a sidebar question, and not to be rude, seriously. And my Puerto Rican people in the chat, I'm not being rude. I'm being real honest right here. I had a girlfriend years ago, maybe about 25 years ago. Good Lord. And she told me she messed with a Puerto Rican dude because they eat butt. Now, this is before eating butt was cool. This is before everybody? Now everybody eat butt except me. Everybody eat butt. But is that like butt? Is that true or not? Like I heard that's a.
Never heard that. That's the first.
Okay, I was just throwing it out there because you said Puerto Rican, and it brought back my ex who said, "Man, I love this Puerto Rican guy where he eat butt all day." And this is before eating butt was cool. Seriously, now this is 25 years ago. You didn't hear. Not everybody just open about eating butt, which is weird to me, but it is what it is.
Okay. That's the first that I heard. Unless are these Puerto Rican Americans or are these people straight from the island?
No, Puerto Rican Americans. It's Puerto Rican Americans.
No, I don't know any.
This was back in the hood. This was in the hood, so I don't know.
Okay. No.
So I know the people want to know, and I'm not going to sit here and interrogate you. You got something you want to say, kind of say it. But are you single now?
Absolutely. I am.
I think she's saying that because she's on my live, but it's okay.
No, it's true. Yes.
I think she's letting it be known to me. Yes. So basically, the type of guy you like is a bald head guy with a little mustache and a little beard. Is that it? No.
Older than me, that likes to have fun and do, fun things. Yes.
Yes, eating butt is cool for some reason. I don't know what it's about, but it's become like a new fad.
It has, and you know what? I thought that was an American thing.
No, it's a worldwide butt thing. Wherever there's butts, there's people eating butts.
It's crazy that you say that, because in Dominican Republic, I remember speaking about that with people there, and they were like, excuse me? And I'm like, well, that's a thing. Like, a lot of people in the United States do it. Like, now you have women doing it to their men, and obviously the men doing it to their women. And over there, being in DR, when they say that, they're like, that's something a gay guy would do with another dude. That's not something like a straight man would do or would let their woman do to them. They said they would do it to their women. They were like, okay, with my woman, that's okay, but I wouldn't let her do it to me. Because, it's like when you're in the bedroom, you're just satisfying the other person. I'm like, if you go all the way out and do some freaky stuff, then
Kylie, they got whole movements about eating butts, Facebook groups and everything.
That's crazy.
I don't know how this started, but well, then again, you know what? There was a crew of guys, and I hate to say this, but there was a crew of guys when I was growing up. They were from Hollis, and they were called the Eat P crew, basically. And they would literally go to parties and eat girls out. Like, I didn't understand that then, because they wouldn't even get sex. They would just eat them out and bounce. And I didn't understand that then, just like I don't understand the eating butt thing now. But like I said, I actually seen this because these guys were friends with a girl I used to deal with. So I would see them at the parties, and they were just known for going around eating girls out. And I was like, okay, that's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And now the eat butt thing is going on. So I guess that's even weirder for me. I don't know. I'm a very sexual person, but there's certain things that just don't need to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's actually why I can't take vaccine advice from a lot of people, because a lot of people will eat butt and tell you the vaccine is bad for you.
Right.
Hello. You just had your mouth on the pooper. Like, hello. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I've heard of people doing it. I definitely heard of people doing it, but I mean, at the end of the day, you don't know what people do in the bedroom. People go all out and do all types of, like, it's like people's different sides come out that you never thought come out. But it's just like, isn't that what it's supposed to be about? You just going all out in the bedroom, no matter what it is.
I totally agree. I won't mind. I won't mind putting a little finger over there.
Yeah,
I get my tongue there.
But
you never get a little kiss the finger. I don't mind that.
Especially if that's your man or if that's your woman. Like, if that's the only person that you're intimate with, and then you decide to go that route, does it really matter? Okay,
that's one thing. You're looking at it from that angle. But nowadays, just random drive-by.
No.
Like, it's just, you're like, brace yourself, boo. Brace yourself. I'm
right.
Booty. Like, come on.
No, not just jumping from person to person, but if you're like, this is only one person and y'all decide to go do all that, then I don't see anything wrong with it.
Hey, I'm not, and I'm sure people in the chat mad right now. I'm joking, but as a personal thing, that's just not something I'm into. I'm into all types of stuff, but I'm not into the booty.
I know flip up. I know.
It just doesn't. Like I said, I do that. My tongue ain't going nowhere near no booty. So what else is going on with you, Kyla?
Nothing much. Just counting down, trying to, when I'll get back, waiting for mommy and poppy, and just over here relaxing.
Where are you right now?
I'm always,
Where are you now?
Florida.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Always in good spirits. Always,
Shout out to Big Dog. Appreciate that super sticker, brother. So how's the weather out there in Florida right now?
Good. Sunny, hot. Same. Well, I'm not going to say the same as DR. It's hot.
It's hot here right now.
I heard it's really hot. Yeah.
So someone asked, shout out to Z, what do you do for a living?
I am.
That's it.
Why did the face that you
might be scamming? That took too long to answer.
I was about to make a joke like I made on the other live.
That was funny too.
No, I do. I work from online. I am a travel agent.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yes.
Yes,
travel agent. She's travel agency.
No, I'm not a stripper.
No, she's not a stripper.
No.
If you want her to strip, you might have to cash app her. I don't know nothing about that. Hold on, travel girl. Shout out to my homie Travel. I'm in the all holes too, but I'm not putting my mouth on all holes. Someone said, shout out to Mo. They said you got that laugh. That's a devious laugh, right?
A lot of people say, my family said, they said you got that. I'm not gonna say because there's probably people in the chat, but people say I have a white girl laugh. I don't know what a white girl laugh is. That's just like
it's more like an evil villainous laugh. Like
it's devious.
Yeah, it's devious, definitely devious.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard that.
It looks like you might be up to something.
Never.
So hold on, Kayla. You didn't get dressed up for us because you're looking real nice right now.
Yes, I did. I got dressed up for Mr. If you guys want me
to. You fixing. I see you fixing yourself. Okay, you looking good. Looking good.
Stand up. Yes, I got dressed for Mr. Flip Flop show tonight.
Whoa, she's on. So if you don't mind, people are asking real quick. But you want to promote your travel agency? Let people know.
Sure, I could put my details. I work for a travel agency called Untitled Chapter. I know things have been, especially with cruises and stuff. Cruises are starting to open back up.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've been interested in booking cruises, so I do everything from booking cruises to whatever country you like to go to. I'm basically a representative for the Caribbean. I like the Caribbean for DR, for PR, Costa Rica, not Colombia yet, but yeah, I could help you book your hotels. Let's say if there were NBA games going on, I could help you book tickets for NBA games,
nice,
football games, anything you could think of, I can do.
And if I wanted to go to an NBA game and then order some scrippers, could you take care of that too?
I could help you out a little bit, of course.
Okay, just check.
I got you.
So guys who are interested in her business, your phone's going off. I think that's your phone. But when we're done, send me the link. Send me the link, and I will post it. I will post it on the or you could send me the link now and I'll post it up here.
Okay, let me send you the link now.
Send me the link and I will post Kyla's travel agency link on the. And matter of fact, give me 1 second, Kyla, because you're gonna send it to my other phone. Hold on. I'm gonna text you this number right now because you don't have this number. Actually my other phone's charging right now. I just sent you the number. Send me the link on that one. I'll post it right now.
Okay.
And the professional, what's up, bro? Still waiting for you to pick me up so we could go smoke hookah in Long Island. I'm gonna post Kyla's travel agency link right now, and then I'm gonna post it when the video's over in the pinned comment. So if you guys want to contact her for professional reasons,
yes, please, professional reasons, please.
hit her up if you need a cruise or you need whatever. 29, what's up with you, baby? Yo, we gotta get Kyla a PL shirt. She playing around. She got the tattoo. PL shirt.
You know what? He told me that he had my shirt there, and I forgot to remind him. I'm coming back, so I'll get it.
Definitely got it. Someone was asking. My boy Timor was asking, "What cruises do you use? Is this a particular cruise line you use?"
No, I mean even cruises in Europe. The cruise ships in Europe. So not just the ones here in the US. If you want to take a cruise from like Italy to Poland, everything in Europe. I do everything from the US side to the Caribbean, South America, and then to Europe. Okay. So yeah.
So yeah, she's not just a local joker, y'all. She really about that. So I'm gonna post it right now. I gotta fix it because you spelled it wrong.
Spell what wrong?
.com.
.com.
You put CON. I got it. I fixed it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all good. I got it. I proofread everything because you might have wrote some crazy stuff in there. I just copy and paste.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got it. Guys, this is her website for a travel agency. Hit her up. As I said, I'm going to post it in the pinned comment when we're done with the video as well. So stay tuned for that. So that's a link right there. I just posted to the chat.
My IG, I see someone asking. My IG is
Tyler, he's a stalker.
Oh.
No, but go ahead, tell me I'm playing. That's my boy. I'm playing.
It's Morena, everything lowercase, _ Cubana.
Morena _ Cubana.
Yeah.
That's my boy D with his D's lemonade. I'm gonna post to IG right now. 1 second. Give me a second. So I've been having a hell of a day. I'm in need of a heavy drink right now.
Yeah, I'm about to have me some wine. I hope this is good.
I got wine, but I don't think it's gonna do the job. I got a meeting tomorrow. I can't get too drunk.
Oh, okay. Because I
got 2 meetings early in the damn morning.
Patron. I can't drink.
Oh, well, what's that?
This is peach. It's wine.
Oh, nice. Okay, don't get up there too long. They got to pay us for advertising.
Oh, okay.
So I just posted her IG. That's her IG. You got to have about 95 requests coming through in a couple minutes. Ultimate Force, what up? Yeah, I posted the IG. There you go right there. That's the IG. And I'm going to go. Oh, let me scroll back up to her. Now, I want all you guys, if you really want a trip, hit her up. I can't find my damn post. If you really want a trip, hit her up.
Yeah, everything is basically open. I mean, I always just tell people, if you've never been to Europe, definitely take advantage and travel to Europe, because it's beautiful in Europe. So much. I'm not saying because I was raised over there, but it's just so much to see. Mm-hmm. So many different countries. And again, not even a lot of people I know have passports to go to DR. They're like, I don't have my passport, but like, if you're able to travel and you could afford it, like, just definitely take advantage of it. I mean,
just have you got to get a passport. That's the first step.
Yeah.
Then you got to use it. You know, I had the question on here, another live, how many people actually have it and use it? Get the passport first. Even if you don't got the money to book a trip right now, as long as you got the passport, because then what happens is, when you do get the money to fly, you can just go. You have the passport. You can just go.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, so that's the biggest thing with me. I tell everybody, and listen, shout to you guys, my loyal followers, my loyal subscribers, who have come up to me and told me, man, I got my passport because of you. I think that is so dope. And it makes me feel good, which is one of the main reasons I still do this YouTube. Because like I said, I only get $9 an hour from YouTube for all the work I put in. But hey, I'm gonna keep doing it. It's fun. You guys rock with me. I rock with y'all. But when people tell me they got their passport because of my videos or my information, I love it. So it is what it is. I'm just getting information that something's happening in Colombia. My guys in Colombia, stay safe, please. I don't know what the hell's going on. Someone said bombs are going off, all types of stuff. So,
oh no.
Ms. Valentin's got a question right there, Kyla. Can you see that?
Yes. So, Kyla, what you think about a man living in the United States dating a Dominican woman living in DR? What's your advice? I don't judge anybody who does I've done long distance before. As far as, let me see, when I lived in England, and then, you know, with the Air Force, it's like some people are only in one spot for 3 years, and then they have to, you know, the military sends them to a different spot. I've done long distance before, and I didn't have any problems. So I don't like to sit there and tell people, if you're in a long distance relationship, it's not going to work, because that's not necessarily true.
So what is considered long distance? Is it just in different countries, different states? Because I kind of do long distance now, and I'm like 5 miles away. I mean, that's just, you know. Like,
yeah, I mean.
So it's like, what does the distance mean? Does the distance mean I can't see you as much as I want to see you? Or does the distance mean you're far apart? Like, remember, there's 2 different things, because I could fly down every month. Yes, it's long distance, but I get to see you. Or does it mean time, in distance and time rather than space? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. When I think of long distance, I think of, for me, I just think of someone being, I mean, again, I'm saying, like,
That's what I'm asking. I want your idea.
For me, being in a different country.
Okay.
Or, I mean, that's a good question. Like, okay, if I was living,
you understand what I'm saying? Is it time or distance? Yeah,
I say distance.
Distance, okay.
If I can't see you, if tomorrow, depending how far it takes for me to travel, I can just get on a plane and go to you. Then that's long distance for me. But I'm saying, like, for me, it's a distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it could be time as well. For me, like I said, I can have somebody 5 miles away. Jesse Short said 5 miles is not long distance.
I don't think it was too. That's why I was like, what? 5 miles?
You'll be 5 miles away. You won't see my ass for a while.
But you can get to a person very quick,
Yeah, but I'll make sure you don't see me. Like I'll be. I want to answer this question real quick. No, DR will not be vaccinated only. Will not do that. The country's at 70% vaccinated. They're moving. They got people going door to door, walking around, asking if you want to get vaccinated. This country's done really well with that. So you will not need to. Now, Thailand, I know you do, and I'm planning to go in Thailand. Shout out to Ant. We're planning a trip for next year to Thailand. But right now, not, and I don't see it happening anytime soon with DR. They're making the population vaccinated and doing booster shots. If you watch my video, for the people to be good over here and not worry about travelers coming in. Let me see. Long distance in New York to Maryland. Yeah, it could be long distance. It says I gotta read something from Taylor. I don't know what he's about to say though. I got a question. Can Mango still find you if you delete WhatsApp? If they got your number, they could probably find you on Facebook. That I was supposed to do a video. Matter of fact, Kyla, we're gonna do this video in the next couple weeks. I was supposed to do a video with Big Spew, aka Little Big Guy, aka Bo Rakes, about how to cheat. And that's the perfect example of how to cheat right there, how not to cheat. You said you keep having accidents. Most men will combine their phone number with all of their social media. So what happens nowadays is if you're in my contacts and you delete WhatsApp, you'll pop up as a suggestion on Facebook and Instagram just from your phone number. But you gotta, if they have your phone number, they can find you on all social media because most of us just connect our phone number to social media.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. All my social media has my phone number from 2001. So you'll never try if you can. You ain't gonna find me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I posted a nice picture of me and my kids on on Facebook. Appreciate that, Jesse. Well, you know what, Ed? I can't. Like I said, Ed, I'm not going to judge you. Not going to judge anybody. Each his own. But I will say this. I'm going to be honest with this. If they're forcing first responders and military to get it, that's the people that protect us and help us and save lives. If they're going to force them to take an experimental drug that might kill them, the people that are supposed to save us, then they're going us too because that's the people that will save them as well. So it is what it is. I'm changing the menu now. By the way, I'm down to 15. I got a sidebar collar. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Your dress is looking, wow. I'm trying not to look down.
It's a jump.
Yeah, my bad. I'm down to 15 Presidente Blacks. 15. No one has Presidente Black. I got 15 left. I'm not raising the price on it. I'm finally back in business with beer. I'm a king of, now don't call me king of wings no more. Call me the king of beer. I leveled up with my beer. But 15 Presidente Blacks left. They're gone. Oh, it's been a long run. I had Presidente Blacks for 6 months.
What does that taste like? Is that better than the regular one?
It tastes different and stronger. 6%.
Ooh, it's stronger.
Yeah, it's stronger. Someone say you're looking like a snack.
Oh, thank you. I wish someone would eat me like a snack.
So let me ask you a question, Kyla. Personal question. And the people want to know. They want to ask, but they don't want to say it. Yes, I'm a great. Hold on, sorry. Yes, I'm a great manager. The best manager in Sosua. Thank you very much. How often do you feel it's normal to have sex? Not you personally, or you can speak on you personally, but how much is normal do you think a relationship or just a regular person to have sex per week? What is normal? My answer to your question is not going to be normal. And I think that's where the problems occur.
when it comes
Okay.
to me. But you're saying what is normal in a week? For a week.
You thinking way too hard. Like this is say rocket science.
It has to be, I know, I'm just like, it has to be. I know this sounds crazy.
Go for it.
At least I'm just okay. So if we say
don't lie to us. Don't you about to be nice to everybody.
No. I'm not lying. I'm just saying, okay, if you say like three days a week and add that up.
So 3 days a week is
3 times a day and add that up for a week.
3 times a day.
Why'd you look at me like that?
You can't be my girlfriend.
Well, I'm a different breed, I guess, because and that's what people be like, oh, and I'm like, as much as everybody talks about it, oh, I love it. But then when someone like makes an answer to the question, it's like, what? That's too much? I don't think that's too much.
So I got people here saying every day. Someone said conyo.
I guess I'm just different. I'm different.
All right. I guess I've reached my plateau sexually. And I mean my plateau meaning I'm to a point now where it's like a countdown. I'll tell you, I did so much at a younger age now. And I'm not, what's the word? I'm not sexually frustrated. It's just that I'm so busy. Oh, you are. Whoa, wait a minute. You heard that, guys? You guys write in the comments, what do you think the average per week should be? But I'm gonna talk about myself right now. I work so much. I'm a workaholic. Okay. And I deal like today, I'm dealing with a whole lot before we got on the show. A whole lot. But that kind of consumes me sometimes. Where even if I wake up in the middle of the night, like, damn, like it's go time, you know what I'm saying? I would be like, I look at them and be like, man, we got a meeting in a couple hours. We're going back to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just focus a lot on my business. Do I want to go freak nasty and bad all the time? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I do. But I talk myself out of it a lot because I'll be like, man, we got ish to do. Because I got this thing where if I go all freak nasty, leg up in the air, porno style, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to go to my meeting in the morning. I'm going to be pushing things back. So I don't know. It's a habit I have now. It's a bad habit. Trust me. I know a few ladies don't like that, but it is what it is. But how many times a week? So someone said 2 times a week. I'm good with 2 times a week.
2 times a week?
I'm good with that. I'm older now. I'm 40.
2 times a week?
You said 2 times a week.
Listen. Someone said if they could have it 7, Mr. Miller said 7 days a week. I mean,
everybody's different, but 2 times a week, no, we have to sit down and talk. That's just not okay.
Hold on, Jaws agreed. He said 3 or 4 times per week. There you go. Henry said 3 times a week. Yeah, that's Kyla, you know, people got things to do. Like, people can't just be sitting around. Hold on. Okay. We're not sitting in the Playboy mansion just waiting for sex. Like, people gotta work. You know what I'm saying? People got things they gotta do. You want 3-4 times a day. That means you doing your thing from your laptop and you like, boop, everybody going to voice.
You have afternoon when you get home. Okay, depending on what time the person gets home. And then you have like night. That could be like you do it once at night and then you stop, relax, whatever. Then you do it again. That adds up.
Ain't nobody got time for all that.
I do.
When we gonna watch BMF or Raising Kanan, like y'all wilding.
Maybe that's why I said maybe I need to go speak to somebody like a psychiatrist or something when it comes to that. I see it as normal.
So normally for you, 3 times a day is normal.
That's normal.
Good Lord, help me. Guys, she wants 3 times a day.
And then I need to, straighten my attitude because it's like if it's like I can't have that, then I'm in a completely different mood.
Oh, I'm with you. If it's my 1 time a week, twice, second time a week, I'm mad as hell. I'm like,
yeah.
I can imagine you want it every day. You probably like, I hate this.
Like we are gonna be arguing all day because
Mr. Nasty time. I get every now and then I need my Mr. Nasty time. You know what I'm saying?
You have to
I ain't gonna lie, I be tired.
Satisfy the other person. I mean,
But you got like the vibrator 7000 or something like that, right? Like the The Bad Bunny
keeps going and going, and I think maybe that's the issue too. It's just something that keeps going. I could use whenever, like, man.
You got people leaving. You got people leaving the chat right now because you said 3 times a day.
It's my honest
I'm out of here.
You asked me an answer. I gave you the honest truth. Like, you guys got to get up there.
People are unliking the video right now. They're like, oh man, we got to go. We came here for good stuff, not that stuff.
That is good stuff. I'm like, okay, you can't handle it. You just lay there. I'll take control.
I could do that.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
I have totally been drunk and violated while I was sleeping.
Okay.
I have no problem with that at all. A woman has jumped on top. All I know is I woke up. I'm like, I don't remember that, but okay. She smiled. Right. She happy. I'm asleep. I'm cool with that.
All right. See?
No, if you could do that, no problems.
Okay.
Because it's still work. I just be asleep. I'll be tired.
If it's working, then that's good. That's good for me.
He said he gonna, well, life for Bill, you won't. If it's good, you won't get tired of it. Because I tell you right now,
there you go. See, that's the point. If it's good, why would you like not want it?
I agree with Curtis. Should be a mood. Like for me, that's the reason I asked the amount of times. For me, I think 2 times to 3 times a week is normal for every relationship. If you had a relationship, if you just want to knock something down and bust one off, then that's up to you how many times you feel. But 2 or 3 times a week is normal. And I don't always, like I said, I vary. I can go 1 week every day. Then I go another week once. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on my moods at that time and what I'm going through. If I had a long day, like today, a stressful day, I'm probably just gonna be like, man, I'm gonna watch me documentaries on Russia and I'm going to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And people do have their stressful days, you know. You have my bad days or my days I'm not feeling good or what it is. That's different. So, but there has to be some action going on throughout the week.
I can tell you got a lot of energy.
I do.
So hold on. So I'm gonna ask something personal now. When and I'm sure the guys are sitting there like this, biting at the money. So I'm gonna ask you, when was the last time you have what's the word?
Intercourse? You
have engaged in, I'm trying to keep it PG. You've engaged in intercourse.
Wow.
Dang, but not long. We're talking years here or months, days, hours? You 3 times a day. So yesterday could be a long time for you.
It hasn't been days, it hasn't been hours, it hasn't been months. Or it has. It has been days, it has been hours, it has been months. It's been a long time. You
sound like Biden right now. Keep changing your story up.
I said it hasn't. I was like, no. My doesn't count, does it?
You never actually answered the question, but I'm with you on that.
Yeah. And
that's my thing, Trucker. If I'm working, 3 times a day is just not gonna happen. That's just. Now, if we're on an island somewhere and we in the resort, just us, I could rock with that. We're on vacation, cool. But if I'm grinding every day, 3 times a day is not gonna happen. I might be looking at you like you crazy.
You never know if you have a person that is into that. I mean, I don't know how you guys as women are.
But I'm very sexual, but at the same time, like I said, I deal with a lot. So sometimes I just want to be alone. I'm the king of being alone. I love being alone. So I could literally have you laying next to me. Like that's why I said long distance relationship. We could be within the same city and it'll feel long distance because I enjoy me time. You know what I'm saying? So I get in my moods where sometimes I just don't want to talk to nobody. You know, it's not nothing having to do with you. I'll be like, man, you beautiful. I love you, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But I just need that moment to get myself together. You know what I'm saying? And you come out with the thong and all that, and I'm looking like, all right, but I'm just not in a good place. You know what I'm saying?
What? So even if she has on like the sexiest lingerie and you're just like, I'm just tired, and she comes and walks past you, you could just be like, okay.
If I'm in the mood, yeah, like I've done that because, and like I said, it's selfish, but you got to understand, I'm a workaholic. Like sometimes I try not to bring work home with me. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm in a mood, I try not to even engage in conversation because I don't want to blow up or whatever. There you go. Look, Hugh Grant left. He said he out. He said 3 times a day. He out of here.
Come on.
Steve said 3 times a day. It's not drinking.
No, you have like, okay, even if you're at work, okay, morning, so before you go to work, right? And then he could come home for his lunch break, and then that could be the second time. And then at nighttime when y'all are both about to lay down together. There you go. That's 3 times a day.
When do y'all eat?
What do you mean you eat?
When's breakfast? You took all his time, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He ain't got no time to eat.
We get up an hour early before you have to work, or 2 hours early.
I gotta go to work, pull an 8-9 hour shift. I gotta get up early to give you some, then go to work, then go to lunch and not eat, do it again, then go back to work, finish my shift, then come home and not eat dinner and do it again. Oh, God.
No. Eat on your way home for your lunch break.
I gotta drive and eat. That's why I give you some.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That's why I give you some. I gotta drive and eat.
Yes. What's more important? What's more important?
I'm swerving on the road trying to eat a ham sandwich. I gotta get home to Kyla. You crazy? You got it all figured out.
I definitely do.
You got it all figured out. He go. So I'm assuming you made the ham sandwich so you can drive home.
I made your lunch. I made you breakfast, and I got your dinner already at home. So you don't have to do anything but eat. Give you that good energy so you could be ready. There you go.
Stop making all that noise back there.
Shoot, this house cold. I'm trying to be warm. I am not thinking about you tonight.
Rihanna's gonna.
I'm crazy cold.
After we're done with our little session, then we'll bring her on because she would like to meet you and see.
Oh, I would love to. She talks so much crap in the background. I want to meet her too.
She's ready.
What is that supposed to mean, boo?
We ready, baby. We ready for you.
Ready. We're ready.
Let me catch up on these comments.
She said, "Oh, you're really ready."
We 3 times a day. We 3 times a day. Kyla ready.
No, I can't. You gotta have that energy. You have to be able to hang because, again, just being honest, I do have like all the energy in the world.
He said 3 times a week. No, baby, I need like at least 10 times.
Oh boy, here we go. You're like Puffy in the background. We won't stop.
I'll be ready for you. Come on, baby.
She said 3 times a week. Oh no. All I know is this: if we rock out, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be very pleased. But if you need extra, I'm gonna get you that. What's it called? The Kyla 7000. I'm gonna get you the Kyla 7000 and extra batteries.
20,000. That's right.
The rechargeable joint. You good?
No,
you good over there? You good?
Just charge it in the wall, and then it's good to go.
You good? You good over there, boo? I'm going to sleep.
There you go. If you're gonna pass out, then I'm like, that's okay. I got my toy over here to the side.
I'm cool with it. You good?
Yeah.
I am not jealous of batteries.
He said he's not jealous of batteries. Oh Lord. Sometimes you gotta have a real thing, baby.
We got the real thing, baby.
If you can't have the real thing, you just gotta do with what you got.
All right, so I gotta read Corey Kirk comment. 3 times a day, 7 times a week. After a while, you don't want it. You want to eat something different. Well, that's when the cheating starts. Well, to a point. I don't know. It depends. That I agree with you, Corey, but I also gotta play devil's advocate because sometimes if it's really good, you don't want to go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's very interesting. So for the men in the comments, so you're saying if you have something good and she is just wild, like it's just everything is just good, that's still gonna make you want to go and cheat? That's
my thing. So all right, let's reverse it real quick. For the chat, for the guys, if you have it all too much, is that gonna make you want to cheat? For the chat. But now I'm gonna ask you, if you don't get it enough, would that make you cheat?
No, I would never. I'm just gonna let you know, hey, we need to work on this. You need to be home for lunch because you didn't come home for lunch today.
I'm gonna pass you the phone. You talk to my boss. Talk to the CEO. What? Tell him, give me more. Since you know so much, talk to him.
You don't want me arguing with you. Why weren't you home for lunch? No, just joking. But no, of course not. That's not gonna make me go wonder.
Here's a good question. My homie 905 Birdman said, "Is it a deal breaker if you initiate sex with your man and he can't go or doesn't want to go?" I put it both: can't go or doesn't want to go. Is that a deal breaker? Is that would that piss you off?
What do you mean? Like
we talked about with you walking by in lingerie and you're initiating sex, but he goes nah, or he can't, or maybe he can't get it up.
Oh, he's gonna get it up some way somehow.
Well, that's the type of attitude I like.
So yeah, there's no or I can't.
I used to buy them weed for an hour.
Hey, look. Look,
I'm not in our vocabulary. Like yes, at all times.
Mr. Birdman, there'll definitely be no back to back. I ain't doing. Once I'm done, you gotta see me in about 2-3 hours. I need to recharge my batteries. All that back to back. I think I did back to back my entire life, probably like 10 times, and I was like, "Good Lord!" Can't believe I did that.
Now too, like. You guys know how many muscles you work in your body when you're doing that. Like that's
all right. Let me explain something to you right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna drop the. I'm gonna say something real quick, honestly. So when I got my divorce, right? It was a mutual divorce. Me and my ex-wife, it was mutual. No issues, no nothing. But I had moved in with my girlfriend. We moved in together, and she was pregnant at the time. Well, before she got pregnant, excuse me. So, matter of fact, I lived by myself first, then I moved in with her. But in between that time, me and my ex-wife were still good friends, still trying to work things out. I just had to get divorced on principle's sake.
What are you saying?
I literally was sleeping with 2 women a day, almost every day, to keep them both pleased for maybe 6-7 months until I decided to stop the charade and say, look, I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? Can I do it? Yes. At this state in my life right now, do I want to do it? No. Not just about my age, more about what is the word? There's not too much sexually I have not done. So now it's about being pleased and then still wanting you to stay after, if that makes sense. Because I can bust a nut on anybody, but I'm being pleased and I can still have you lay next to me. I'm not saying, hey, you got plans tonight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to get you out the door. That is more to me now than just busting a nut, if that makes sense to you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now it's more about, okay, I know, like people go, oh, this is the best. Like someone got mad at me in a Facebook group. I was like, some of these guys had sex with 5 girls and they go to a country, but like, this is the best sex ever. I'm like, you only had 5 women your whole life, bro. How do you know? I've been with a lot of women. So for me, there's not that much difference in sexual capacity unless the woman's into you. If she's into you, she'll go all out. She'll
absolutely.
She'll go complete. She'll break you down to the point where you like every woman won't be her anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of am I making sense? So you kind of be like, when that person's into you, the sex becomes even greater. So for me, there's not much that I haven't done. So now I just want that person that I can have great sex with, great chemistry with, and I don't want you to leave when I'm done. Like that's kind of my new thing. Like, can I roll over and watch a documentary and she not get on my nerves? That type of thing right there. Because I'm definitely gonna roll over and watch a documentary.
And I'm gonna roll over with you, and then we're gonna roll over again.
Oh, whatever, we good. As long as you don't make me forget what I learned that night from the documentary. Oh, the Aztecs did this. I didn't know that. You better remind me in the morning. Yeah, quiz me while we going at it. What happened in 1423? I tell you, I'm the king of useless facts. Just blow my mind with facts. Someone said Kyla's friend sounds a little bit ratchet. I think she's ratchet, but we love her all the same.
You'll meet her in a minute. But she's good people.
If she your people's, I don't know. I gotta look. I don't know.
She's the only friend that I have that's this way. So that's.
And I will say that. See what Brian Jeter said? 3 times a day, you really ain't got no time to cheat. So 3 times a day, you're probably not cheating.
That's true. That's true.
B.O.B. battery operated boyfriend. So, Kyla, tell us some more. Everybody here kind of agree with me. 2-3 times a week is normal.
A week, so not a day, a week. Wow.
2 times a week is normal. Now, anything added to that, I guess, is extra, but anything less than that would be uncivilized. I always wanted to say that.
Okay.
Someone said, no, hold on. Someone said 3 times a day, 1 3-minute round. That's only 9 minutes a day. I don't know about that. Kyla sounds like she's trying to go
9 minutes a day. 9 minutes a day. 9 minutes. Okay, let me calm down.
There you go. Relax. It's YouTube.
So
someone said, Ed London, shout to the homie. He said, what is your minimum measurements? Does that matter to you? I don't know.
That's a good question, but I don't know I haven't been with anybody who's small.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't answer that question, but I can tell you a story.
I mean, I don't know what is the average and what's not.
No, it asks you yours, not the average.
Oh, my measurements.
What do you? No. What is a good measurement for you personally?
It's not about the size.
I don't. It's.
Give her my number right now. Stop everything you're doing. Give her my number.
Okay, I would say.
I'm playing.
I guess when I do look at something, I'm like, but it does depend, like how you work it, I guess.
So, guys, if she says, then put your clothes back on.
Because you can have to deal with the biggest thing. He can't even do nothing for you.
I'm just asking. I'm reading the questions off the chat. That's all I'm doing. Okay. I will say this, though. So, I'll tell my story. So, I met a girl back in, this is about 98 or 97. This is a long time ago. Then when I say the 90s, it sounds like so long ago.
When?
And she was a nurse in Pennsylvania. So we kicked, matter of fact, nurse in Brooklyn, lived in Pennsylvania. So we kicking it. Real skinny girl. And I didn't really mess with skinny girls, but real cute.
Oh, I just cheer her.
And one day she goes, hey, I'm going to come through. She's like, all right, cool. You got 12, right? And I'm like, that's weird. Why she asking about, see you laughing already. Why she asking about my rims? I'm like, nah, they 19s, but what you kidding? No. Shit, no, not your rims. You got 12, right? And I'm like, yeah, my speakers in the trunk is 12. Yeah, but why do you care about my music? She's like, no, you rocking 12s, right? And I said, what is you talking about, man? I need 12 inches. I said, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you right back. You fucked up my whole mood before I even got gas to get on the highway to go see your ass. And it ain't about the size. Like I wasn't intimidated. It was more like, what? You set Shaquille O'Neal expectations to a point guard. Like I'm like, wait a minute. Let me get there first. Let me get there. Let me pull up. Don't just throw me under the bus like that. Because I'm like, well, if that's what you used to, then I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna go watch a movie tonight. I'm going somewhere else. What's she over there talking about in the background?
Okay, you want me to go ahead and bring Wee out?
No,
you did not go get.
She in the background running her mouth.
He's here. I'm gonna introduce.
I'm the damn side chick. You right.
We're gonna introduce.
Are y'all ready for Wee? Let's ask the chat. Are y'all ready to bring Wee?
Are y'all ready to finally meet Wee?
Let's meet Wee right now.
He's here. She's ready. If you guys have any questions or anything for her, we're gonna bring her in because she has a lot to say.
I think we ready. I think we ready for Wee.
No, I'm a side chick.
All right, well, the side chick gotta be seen sometimes.
I don't like food.
Exactly. Eat your vegetables. Exactly my point. And take your vitamins. Okay.
Everybody here said yes, they want to see him.
I'm a side chick.
Come on.
Side chick.
We're gonna move this over this way, and I'm gonna move my seat over. And I'm waiting for her to come see.
Hey, Season Swag. What the dude say in that movie? It's not about the size of the boat. It's about the motion in the ocean.
Motion in the ocean.
Was you embarrassed? I just got a question for you.
Can you come sit?
Oh, she said I gotta sit down.
Here she comes. So this is
Down in the chair.
I got a question.
Girl,
Hey, boo. Oh, she wants to switch.
slide
I got
over.
a question for you. Was you embarrassed by this? Was you embarrassed because
scoot in. No one can't see you.
I don't care about nobody looking at me? Oh Lord, whatever.
Hey, was I embarrassed by what? First off, nice to meet you, love. Finally, actually.
Nice to meet you too, Flip.
Now go ahead. You said, what was your question?
Was you embarrassed by that? By her asking you that question? Did that make your steals go down?
No, what it was it was surprised me. I was confused, but also I had better things to do than go to somewhere as they said, I need 12. Like she basically said, who says that? I need 12. Like if you ain't got 12, I don't know what's gonna happen. Here's the thing though. If I had 11 and a half, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird comment to make. So I literally was like, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go see a movie. I'm good. I got better things to do.
Well, how do you feel? How do you think we feel when men always talk about like our boobs and all that, our ass? How do you think we feel?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about because of me. I'm trying to make you feel sexy when I talk about your boobs and your ass. I ain't trying to make you feel no type of bad way. I ain't saying it in a negative way. Now, if I'm talking to my friends, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I like her, you know, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm talking to you, I'm trying to make you feel sexy, girl. That's what I'm talking about. But if I said your boobs weren't big enough or your butt ain't big enough, that's similar to how I felt when she said that to me. And she didn't even know me. Here's the thing. All she really did was save me an hour and a half drive to the Poconos. That's all she did. I got better things to do than drive out to the Poconos. So tell us about yourself, young lady. You got a lot of side chick talking in the back.
I really ain't got nothing to say. What you want me to say?
You had a lot to say in the background. So you single now?
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
I don't know what the hell. See how women do, y'all? Sort of, kind of. I'm sort of, kind of single. What does that mean?
It means I'm not over my marriage yet.
Ah, okay. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Because I don't believe in divorce, so it's kind of like.
So okay, but you are getting divorced.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's not me, it's him.
Understood.
Ooh, she covered up.
I would.
So you guys are any questions for we while we in the building? This is the person that was in the background last show. Didn't want to talk to no, didn't want to come on camera. While we waited for her.
This is out of my comfort zone. I don't do stuff like this. I'm a chill.
It's all. I can tell you're not comfortable in front of the camera. It's all good.
Yeah, I can tell you don't see.
No, it ain't that I'm uncomfortable. I'm a speaker all the time. So
I hear you in the background.
What you say? I didn't catch that. Let me be quiet.
I be hearing you in the background.
Someone said always blaming the black man.
I'm not blaming the black man to whoever said that. I'm just saying, like, it's two-sided. Like, it's okay for you to get upset and we speak the truth to you, but then when you tell us, like, I'm not attracted to you because your body ain't a certain way. You're not my type.
Well, here's the thing, though. I understand what you're saying, but most men, I'm gonna speak for myself. If I'm not attracted to somebody, I will let it be known in the nicest way possible. I wouldn't say I'm not attracted to you like out blunt like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do realize that some women will do that. Say I'm just not attracted to you. I'm not rocking with you. What's that friend zone mentality y'all be talking about? You rather be in friend zone because you're not attracted to me rather than just coming out and saying you're not attracted to me. So I get what you're saying, but in my opinion, women do that more than men. Am I wrong, Kyla?
Women do what more than men?
Will tell a person bluntly say I'm not attracted to you. I think women do that more than men, in my opinion.
Yes.
That's how I feel. I feel most of y'all will tell a man to his face or through text nowadays, social media. We could be friends. I'm not attracted to you. Saying we can be friends is the most disrespectful, respectful way to say I'm not attracted to you. Am I making sense? But a guy will just be like, hey, we cool. But a woman will be like, nah, we friends. And that's basically saying you're not attracted to me.
Yeah, we're not nothing.
Now, how if we just asked Kylie this question, we're gonna ask you this question since you're here. What is normal for you, average sex per week, if you don't mind speaking on that?
I'm different.
What the hell number's different? I don't know. 1 through 10. I don't know.
I like it whenever. It's like I gotta have more than what you talking about 3 times a week. That's like
I said average 3 times.
Yeah, I like it more than average.
Okay, so you basically 5 times a week, 7 times a week, as much as you can get.
10 or more.
There's only 7 days in a week. You like Kylie. You like it a lot.
I'll meet you wherever you at. We can go. I done did some crazy stuff.
It doesn't have to
I like that. That I like.
Nice.
Anytime, anywhere, I agree with that one. I definitely agree with that.
Driveway, closet at mother-in-law house, whatever tricks. Tricks and trades.
I'm down with that. Marv got him. What up? I'm down with that.
What?
He said what? I can't listen. Oh,
No, I'm reading people's comments.
he reading them.
I'm reading these comments. 1 second, yo.
Oh, you fine?
And any comments that come up for her flip, ask.
Yeah, I'm good. People are asking. So if you don't want to personally, you don't have to. People are asking, why are you getting divorced? What was the reason you're getting divorced?
Oh, you answered that last week.
I answered it last week, but I don't have
these are new people.
Oh, I don't have a problem. I feel
It's
like
a new show.
Yeah, because I feel like, if I can help somebody on their walk, I have no problem. I'm very open about my marriage, about my family life and everything. Because my husband was the military. So I reach out and mentor spouses, younger spouses that's entering the military, but that's not answering the question. So he decided that he didn't want his family anymore. He got deployed to Korea and he came back and he just said that he didn't want his family anymore. So he kind of struggled with a little bit of PTSD and he never was healed from that. And then he liked the lifestyle he had in Korea. So, but man, I went to Korea I was there about 3 times this time around. I went there 3 times to visit him to prevent this from happening. So.
Distance sometimes causes these things as well, too.
And that's more times than an average person. Some spouse don't even go to see their husbands when they deploy or reach out to them when they overseas.
So this is basically what we talked about earlier, Kyla, a situation of long distance relationship. It just didn't work out.
And that I mean, if there's anybody in the chat who is familiar, with military life, I know a lot of people, your subscribers to Flip are ex-military.
We have a lot, yeah.
Are in the military, army, whatever. But me growing up in the military and being around just these situations when it's either the female who's the active duty one or the male who's the active duty one, when they do get deployed to locations, for example, Korea, there's always stories about Korea. My husband was Korean, he was there for a year, and you got men over there cheating with the women over there.
That's why it's called an orgy camp. That's the nickname for Korea.
I mean, I've never been in that situation, but you do hear it a lot how the husbands or the boyfriends go over there and they do stuff. Like it's always a situation with that, or even getting deployed for 6 months to another country, whatever. And men or women doing something like that, wherever country they go to, even if it's like a stateside, even if you're like in Europe being stationed in Germany and then somebody goes to the United States for a training or something like that. And then people are cheating. It's just, you just hear it all the time. Like supposedly the military has the highest divorce rate, adultery rate than civilian life. That's so what they say.
But see, I'm different because I forgave him for all that. So
as you should.
So I did more than your average military spouse. I did I went to counseling. I did everything that I had to do to to help heal him. But when he decided that he was done and he wanted to divorce me, he says because he don't like how it made him feel as a man around me. Because he done so much stuff to me that it was hard for him to be with me because he felt disgusted.
What do you think about that? What and people in the chat, but you too, Flip. Is that an excuse? If there's a man out there and he goes and cheats on his girl or his wife, and then he comes into, and then the female's in there saying, look, babe, you know, I love you too much. You know, we've been together for this long. I am willing to work it out with you and forgive you for what you've done to me. I couldn't do, but I'm just saying, I'm willing to work it out and be with you, yada, yada, yada. And the guy says, you know what? I've done too much grimy stuff. I've hurt you too much. I just think it's best that I move on.
Okay, I'm gonna play both sides for you because I understand that. I've actually done that, but I'm gonna play. When I give my opinion, I gotta give you both sides because I'm the type of person where I see where she's coming from and I can see where he's coming from because I've been through that situation myself. I actually have a song for you guys that are in the members section, the mixtape, My Love Story. It literally says, I say in the song, the woman's waiting for me to be with her, and I tell her, you waiting for nothing because I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Most women love my honesty because I'll be honest with you that I'm just not a good person overall. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships. But I'm also going to be honest to a fault. Now, I've been in that situation where I did, you know, I wasn't the greatest person, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of felt bad because maybe I had this good woman that I was doing wrong to. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I kind of was like, she could be doing so much more things than the mess on my ass. You know what I'm saying? I felt like we're kind of wasting each other's time. She wants something that I don't want. I done did so much dirt, so much grimy-ish that it gets to a point where I'm like, I'd rather see her happy because maybe I'm making her miserable, if that makes sense. Sometimes a man could want to walk away because he knows he's making you miserable. One thing, and there's not a guy in this chat that can't say, it hurts us when we see your woman cry, your woman upset. Even if we're 100% right. If we made our woman upset or hurt her in a certain type of way, it does bother you a little. There's no stone cold serial killer that you know that doesn't get touched a little bit when he sees his woman hurt or upset. You know what I'm saying? The back of your head, that little bit of conscience is like, damn, I did that. Like I made her feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever my actions were. But now on the other side, if you have someone like yourself that's willing to work it out and willing to work through these things, sometimes, I'm giving you a small amount, sometimes it can be a cop-out. Like I said, I got to play both sides of it because I see things from both views. It can be a cop-out because if I'm really willing to work it out, then I will. Now, I'll give my perfect example, my divorce. Me and my ex-wife got divorced on principle. She didn't want to, but we still were dealing with each other, trying to work it out. I had to get the paperwork done. So on paper, I was no longer married, but we still were together like we were married. And honestly, we were actually working on getting married again. If that, it's something I decided to do and we kind of were almost there, but then I just decided it's better off I move on. So I was in both avenues, but at the same time, she didn't want to get divorced. So we did it. Then I said, I still love this. So we still dealing with each other. But on both sides of it, I do see it as if I'm a piece of shit and I got a good woman, I kind of don't want her to waste her time with me because I know we have once I reach a certain point with somebody, I know we have nowhere further we can go. But on the other side of things, I've also tried to work it out myself. So I can respect that. So I kind of gave you a broad answer, but that's me because I've been on both sides of it. But most men will, how can I put this? Most men will run from a situation that scares us, if that makes sense. If a situation scares you, you'd rather just leave it. Maybe it's just not for me at the moment, or maybe I can't overcome my own thoughts or whatever the case may be. So most men are scared of their own situations, and women do the same thing. Women are guilty of the same thing. If a woman gets too caught up with a man, falls in love, she may bounce as well because those feelings have overcome her, and she doesn't want to feel that way. Nobody wants to feel weak. Nobody. And when you fall in love, what is love? Love is a sort of weakness because I'm relying on my feelings for you for strength. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people feel weak when they're in love. A lot of people. And what ends up happening is some people will pull away. And I really deal with this a lot because I see people in situations where it's two sides to love. Both of you love each other. But then that one person gets scared and they start pulling away. Or that one person has reached a point where they've done so much and caused so much pain, they're kind of pulling away because they're like, like I said, it hurts us to see. No, I don't care who nobody is. Whoever you are, if you've done something wrong to somebody and you've hurt that person or affected that person in a bad way, it'll bother you. That's just your conscience. That's that person on that right shoulder saying, that's foul. Look what we just did. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's seeing my woman hurt, seeing her cry, seeing her upset, whether I did something big or small, knowing that I affected that person that much. It does bother us. You may not believe it does, but it's the same for you guys. If you know you hurt a man, now we all can be cold at that moment that something happened. Like if you get cheated on, you can be like, F that, F this. But there's always that moment where you like, I hurt this person. And you feel sorry that you did it, but you still hurt that person. Kyla, step in. Somebody step in. I'm sorry. Swells, we put the thing on there.
I understand what you're saying, Flip, but it's just, is it even if the guy is like, I hurt you too much, like no more, I don't want to see you hurt, because you know how some women could be when they've been hurt, and then even when you're trying to move past the situation, some women, when you get in that argument, some women will be like, well, forget you because they bring up the past.
It's right there. It's a comment right there as you were talking.
Put that in your face.
Throw it in your face. It's right there.
No jurors. It's true. I've seen it in my own family.
You can never live it down.
You never live it down.
I
get it where some people, whether it's a male or a female, because it could be female too, whether the man or the woman is just tired of hearing that being thrown up in their face. And it's just like, if you're not going to move past that, then we might as well just move on and not be together. I get it. Sometimes it's just best to move on, especially if the person's not going to move on from the past.
But I'm sorry that happened to you. I wish that you was in a relationship with somebody that truly saying they forgive you and not going to throw it up in your face when you trying to be a better man.
Well, it could go both ways though. Maybe if you cheated on me, I could throw it back in your face too. So it goes. It's not just the man. It's not just the woman throwing it in the man's face. I could also, if I got hurt, I could throw it back at you because maybe I'm not over it. Because remember, you got to think about something. And Val, I'll see you in the background. 1 second, Val. You got to think about something. And I don't know if you women do this, but I'm gonna tell you what men do. Okay, and this is every man in here is gonna agree with me, and if they're not, most of them are probably lying. The moment we feel you slept with another man, from the first moment, there's a porno that plays in our head of you having sex with him. It is an actual porno directed by Senior Long John Silver, whatever. There's a whole porno that plays in our head of our woman being back blown out by another man. So even if it was the most innocent thing and it just happened, in our head, it's a whole different version. And it's like you did it because you loved it. Like I said, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but with men, we create a whole version of that cheating scenario. It was, you hated me that night, you got a bottle of Hennessy, you tripped into the hotel, a whole porno took place at that moment. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of men can't get over that, because it always replays in our head. And that's why there was a video, a TikTok video or something, where the dude was like, you sucked it, didn't you? You licked his balls, didn't like? He went on and on and on because that's what plays in our head. It ain't you just fell it, y'all got drunk and it happened. It plays in our head as a whole different version of what probably happened. You know, people get upset. Things happen. We know that. But when we know our woman cheats, it's a whole nother scenario plays in our head. So a lot of us can't get over that because it's just one of them things. Because besides you hurting a man because it's my woman, my wife, my girlfriend, you also hurt our ego. You also hurt our pride. And that means more to us than anything. Once you crush a man's ego, you've completely crushed him. Completely. Once you push a man down to a certain level, most men can't get back up because they go, I'd rather be with someone else. Even if this next person's bad for me, it can't be worse than what you put me. I got guys right here. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't make this up. You add Val to the thing I kept in the comments. Val, what's good, baby?
Yo, what's going on, Flip? How's
Say
everything?
hello to the ladies. Say hello to Kyla.
Hey, Kyla. Hey, Kyla's friend. How y'all?
Oh,
How y'all doing?
Good.
Now look, see what Jay Mogaham said. He said our scenario of the movie is 85% accurate. I'm telling you, ladies, this is what happens when you cheat on a man. The man creates an entire movie in his head. It ain't whatever happened in your version is not what happened in our version. Our version, it was booty being eaten, all types of things happening. It was all types of you love them, and like our version is different. That's why, and someone just said it. Once you kill a man's ego, there's no coming back.
Flip,
There
have
is
you
no
ever
coming
cheated
back.
on your woman to get back? He did.
I'm
Say it
sorry.
again. Go ahead.
Flip, have you ever cheated on your woman to clap back?
No, I probably cheated first.
Oh.
There's no reason to clap back. Like, funny story. When my wife, all right, I've told the story a couple times. I'll tell it again. When my wife cheated on me, right? So I'm in Atlanta. I'm with this woman for over 10 years. Then we got married. Off and on, went through a whole lot. She held me down. I loved her to death. Kind of got married for the wrong reasons. I felt like I owed her, but we got married. So I'm in Atlanta. I'm going to the gym. You guys remember the scene in Training Day when he told a dude to smoke the pipe and he said no. Then he put the gun to his head in the middle of traffic. So now I got my mother's car. My mother got the Impala. That's when they just started the Bluetooth on the roof, or the speaker. So I'm driving. She calls me. So I'm going to LA Fitness. Matter of fact, I'm on Cobb Highway. I'm about to turn. Excuse me. And she goes, "Hey, I gotta tell you something." She was acting funny for a while. I didn't know what was going on. She kept acting real funny. So I go, "What's up?" She goes, "I know I'm acting funny. I want to tell someone I think you got feedback, Val. I want to tell you that I did what you did." Now I'm driving. I'm in the middle of Cobb Highway, and I go, "What?" I'm looking up. I'm like, what? She goes, "I love you, but I cheated on you." Now, first off, she did the right thing by telling me when I was in Atlanta.
Driving in the whip.
Second, I started making my turn. I stopped in the middle of the highway. And I'm looking like Denzel in Training Day, except I'm yelling at myself at the ceiling. I'm at the roof. What? Crazy. If you'd have saw me, you'd have been like, people are beeping at me. I'm blocking the whole highway. They going crazy. And I'm like, mother effer. I go, you mother effing. So I hang up on it because I can't talk no more. And I realize I'm literally blocking the highway. I pull into the gym. I said, you know what? I'm going to go work out. Go bench press about 400 pounds. Get this off my chest. As I started to open the door, my hand was shaking. I could not believe this woman who knew the secret passwords and everything. If the feds wanted me, she could give me up right now. And I could not believe she betrayed me and hurt my ego. Now, and I'm gonna say ego first. I went back to my mother's house, my sister's house, as a matter of fact, and I'm flipping. I'm going crazy. I'm trying to find a flight. I'm premeditatedly going to get on a flight and kill her. Like it's going to happen because I'm just that angry. So my cousin calls me out of the blue. We always speak. He called. He goes, "Yo, what's up?" And this is a dude I used to run with a lot. So we had a lot of women. And he goes, "Yo, G, you all right?" I'm like, "Yo, da 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 da." He goes, "Let me tell you something. This is what had me. This is why my mindset is different than most men." He said, "Yo, G, she got one. She got one. How many women did you sleep with before you got married? While you were with her?" He said, She deserves one. He
No, I
said,
don't
you know
know.
what that is? He said, that's your ego. That's your pride. Your pride is hurt. He said, you not hurt. He said, your pride is hurt. And I was like, F you for talking logic to me, whatever. But then I listened and I said, right. It was my pride. I could not believe that even though I slept with all these women, she would have the audacity to sleep with someone else. What's good for the goose is not always good for the gander. So it was my pride. Finished my vacation, went back to New York, spoke to her. She was upset, like, listen, I want to work it out. I said, listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get it. We only married for like 7 months, like legally married. We were together for years. Wow. So I got the divorce and we still ended up staying together for a minute. But the point is, for a man, and I'm going to tell you something, as everybody agreed with me about that movie played in my head every time I was around her.
Oh, yeah, that should be living rent free.
I could live yo, Val. I could vividly see her.
Like doing the shit.
Vividly see her having sex with another man. And she'd be like, Greg, that's not what happened. She even broke down every piece by piece. And I was like, nah, that's not what happened. This is what happened.
What my mind telling me is what happened.
Because it's living right there.
Mm-hmm.
So even though her version was real innocent, it was more like she was mad at me. And matter of fact, the dude she had sex with, I thought was gay. So that blew my mind. I could have sworn he was gay. Dudes don't be gossiping on the phone. That's weird to me. But it replayed in my mind all the time. And I could never mentally get over my pride. We was good. Like I speak to all the time. We was good. But mentally I couldn't get over that. You understand what I'm saying? So when a man cheats on a woman, most women, and this is not, I'm not a woman, so I can't say, but most women will be forgiving as long as you don't do it again.
They built for it.
But a man is not really trying to hear all that. I got everybody here in the chat agreeing with me. A man is just not. Look, Kyler, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna say the meanest thing, but the realest thing I can possibly say.
Talk to him.
Once you cheated on me, you are the whore of Babylon. Like, that's what goes through our heads. I'm telling you. Like, it can't, because then I go, well, it could have been the one time, right? It had to be 20 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had to be, you had to open your legs to everybody, huh? But that's my pride. You hurt a man's pride. And someone said it earlier, once you kill a man's ego, there's no coming back. It cannot be, there's no walking dead. It cannot be resuscitated. Now, Val, shout out to you for joining us, man. How do you feel about this conversation? Like, I don't know, I know you beat people up, but have you ever been hurt? By the way, if you don't know, Backpack Val beats people up on YouTube.
Oh man, what? Let me send the thing real fast. Yeah, it definitely happened before. It definitely happened to me. It was a girl that I was taking serious too at the time, and it kind of, it's funny that you asked, because like maybe it's subconsciously the reason why I started traveling and looking elsewhere, because I realized like relationships that I was going through around here really ain't nothing to be dealing with. What pissed me off was that she ended everything while I went away to Georgia, right? And she started talking to a dude that I grew up with back in Queens. So that's what really pissed me off. And we were in another city. I don't even know how she found dude. You know what I mean? He was just a long lost friend of mine at that time. So that I don't know. That took me to a whole, like, that almost brought the devil out of me. I'm not going to even lie to you. Like, but
I'm gonna say something. Someone just said in the comment. This is what you guys need to know, Kyla and we. So Birdman says men cheat more, women cheat better. Here's the thing: when a man cheats, and I'm gonna say 80%, I'm gonna give 80% of the time.
Y'all aren't smart when y'all cheat.
No, not just that part, Kyla. But it's usually a physical attraction. It's usually just a bust a nut. When a woman cheats, sometimes, I don't know the percentage, it's an emotional attachment.
That's a fact. There is.
I don't know, because I've never been in that situation. I've never done it.
There is.
I heard
you see all these comments? Like, one dude said in the video, at one point it slipped out and you put it back in. So it was out. You could have stopped right there and you put it back in. Like, this is what we think about. We over there laughing. Like, we really think about these things.
Kid you not. Kid you not.
Like there you go, Robert. My homie Rob said, coming back from a dead, no coming back from a dead
always
eagle.
get caught really quick. Then always get caught.
If he really loved you, he's not getting caught.
Facts.
I'll tell you that much. Like if I really loved you and I'm cheating, you're not gonna know.
You want to make a bet? I said you want to make a bet, backpack Valley? You want to make a bet?
Why you so sexy about?
Not a problem. You have to be my girlfriend first, but yeah, we could. But no, I can't do that to Mayor. Like you see, you're trying to set me up.
Oh my god!
That's right. That's May's girlfriend. I forgot.
Oh my goodness!
Not because he had.
So about how old was you when you got your heart broke?
When I got my heart broke, aside from that high school nonsense, I was 27. It was damn, that shit was like 2.5 years ago. Shit.
Damn, it just happened. You still recovering?
I'm recovered. No, I'm recovered. Everything's good money. I'll tell you that much. But like, yeah, it's been 2 years since I've gotten over the situation. Yeah, completely for what it was. That relationship. My fault for cursing on the live.
It's all good. I only make $9 an hour on YouTube, so it ain't that bad. So hold on.
More?
Say it again.
Because your feelings got hurt, did that cause you to clap back on the next woman and cheat more and dog her out because someone broke your heart?
Val.
Oh, that's the question towards me?
Yeah.
Yes,
That wasn't savage. Not to her, but
I ain't
like,
shit, so I'm already cheating.
I did turn savage. Like I'm at a point right now, like that was the last relationship I was in. That was in 2017, right? Still haven't been in a relationship yet. And I don't feel like, because I think a part of it is I think I know my capabilities. Like I know I'm gonna break somebody's heart. So it's like I'm not even trying to like get into that commitment anytime soon. There's like your Flip. Remember whatchamacallit? Shorty's cousin, that worked for you. I think Lorraine or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Lorraine.
Same situation. You know what I mean? Like she wants something serious and whatnot, but like I'm not trying to be the bad guy, knowing my capabilities. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to put her in that position that I was in 2-3 years ago. So like I'm trying to just save souls right now. Because I had done women dirty like after the fact of my heartbreak. I'm not gonna lie. I think that answers your question.
Well, thank you, Rob, for saying that all black men don't cheat. So, you guys know black men don't cheat. But I will say this. So
exercise options.
Best way over there laughing. The best way to get over heartbreak is a sex break. That's what I call it. So my first girlfriend ever, she didn't break my heart. We just had a situation where we couldn't be together no more. Who walked in the door? Y'all looked over there like, and it was my first real girlfriend. I was 17 years old, never had a girlfriend before. My first real girlfriend, and if it was a love, I don't know, but it was one of them things where I never had been in a relationship before. So when we kind of parted ways, it was one of them things where I was like, damn, I miss being with her. Like we were together like every day, so I kind of miss being with her. So I just hit the streets and pounded everything out I could find.
Wow.
For about a month. I swear to God, about a month and a half. I think I had sex 2-3 times a day for a month and a half. And then she got out of my head. I didn't think about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I was wild.
You were just, like you said, there were no feelings involved when you were pounding these.
Nah, I was just trying to just not think about her no more. Because when I was 17, this was the first actual girlfriend I had. I had never had a girlfriend before. I had always just, messed around. But this girl actually locked me down. Matter of fact, she actually made me wait 3 months for sex, which is the weirdest thing I ever heard of because I never had to wait until her. So us being together every day and then going to a situation where she's dealing with someone else, we're not together no more. I had to fill my time, and I was kind of like, all right, well, F it. I don't cry over no chick. I ain't going crazy. Let me go smash everything I can find. And after I'd say about 6 weeks, 7 weeks, I ain't think about it no more. We saw each other again, but it wasn't the same. I was kind of like, I'm good, Royalist Loyalist, what up?
Yo, what's going on, Royal? What's going on, Rod V? What up?
Y'all shout out back Val, Kyla, and we being on the chat, the panel, the chat tonight.
Oh, is that so? Yo, that's so.
Be swell.
He always up to no good, bro.
So let me ask you guys a question, Val. I'm gonna ask the ladies a question.
Yep.
To Kyla and we, y'all, either one of y'all can answer whatever you want. How do you feel when a man is cheated?
Tell me again. It froze up. I'm sorry. Repeat.
How do you feel when a man has cheated?
I've never been in that situation, so
I've got to cheat on you now. That's what I've got to cheat on you.
I
Right?
that's one thing I can't. What's the word?
Relate
To is when it comes to cheating situation.
So if we get together, I got to cheat on you then.
Now, let me break her heart first.
At least I'm honest.
I don't, because I would have lots of stories to tell if that happened. I'll probably talk to you guys behind bars. Go ahead.
Oh, man. Oh.
The first
Oh, so
time,
you crazy.
first time I had to look at myself like, am I not beautiful enough? You know, what does she have that I don't have?
Self-doubt, yeah.
So I went through all that. You know, you go through, 3 levels. I call it the crybaby stage, and then the fuck you nigga stage. And then after I got over it, I was like, okay, that's not the way I was raised. So it's about forgiveness and communicating and all that. So then I went in that stage. Like, what can we do differently as a couple? So I think that was kind of like why I was kind of like a pushover in the doormat, as my daughter says. But I don't look at it that way. I look at it that I was doing what I was supposed to do, honoring my vows.
Oh, so you followed through with it afterwards? After you found out about the cheating? You followed through with the relationship?
Yeah, we stayed together. We were married for 20 years.
Awesome.
So now I'm not going to agree with those sentiments of being a doormat, but I will say that do you ever step back and think that maybe you gave too much of a out as far as being forgiving? Because forgiving and being like, I forgive you, it's okay, it's two different things. I can forgive you, but you got to show me that you deserve forgiveness as well.
Oh, it was insane. Like, I had criteria that he had to go through. Like, if we gonna be together, you got to keep it real 100, boo.
Uh-huh.
I was like, well, we got to go to counseling. I mean, if you want our marriage to work, you have to show me that you deserve forgiveness. You have to show me that you're going to be here for our daughter. I mean, you wouldn't want somebody disrespecting your daughter like that.
Facts.
So we talked about a lot of that.
Got you. Like I said, I won't ever say the doormat. I just think sometimes, and men do this as well, when you are forgiving, sometimes you could be, I don't think the word's too forgiving, but you can forgive and be too lenient. Like, the point I'm trying to make is, I can forgive you, but let's not forget you cheated. Like, let's not throw that out the box. Like, I'm gonna forgive you, but I'm forgiving you because you did something. I'm not just gonna forgive you and we're just gonna forget that you did me wrong, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna forgive you and we're gonna work on it being better, but we're never gonna just say, oh, that didn't happen, because we won't be in this position if that didn't happen.
Well, that's why I went to counseling to learn about.
What up?
Because it was hard for me to really, when you say that word forgiveness, it's gotta, if it don't come from your heart, it don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
So I had to learn how to forgive because it kept happening to me. So I was like, maybe something wrong with me. I need to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and make sure I'm not the problem.
Got you.
Making sure I'm not too naive. Making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a woman and as a wife.
But like, also, for men as well, I'm gonna say this for men as well. Why? And I know for men it's the ego thing. I don't know if it's the ego thing for women. Why, when someone cheats, do we blame ourselves first? I've been like, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? But then I turned around. And I said, like you said, F that, F that. Nothing wrong with me. Something wrong with her. But why do we blame ourselves first for the actions of someone else?
That's just a human reaction.
I can agree with that, because like I said, I did the same thing. But then when I got to the FU stage, I said, she messed up. I'm the best. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that we tend to do a lot of self-blame and try to look at ourselves rather than look at the situation at hand. You know what I'm saying? Val, what about you? Like when you got cheated on, when you found out your girl was getting hornswoggled, how did you feel about it?
Nah, it did. Like, it got me in my feelings. I'm not gonna lie, it did.
That's bad.
Because it made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, what the hell am I lacking? Like what like it made me wonder, what does that dude got that I don't? You know what I mean? Because like we're
doing it 3 times a day in a week.
Yes.
You ain't got no time to cheat if it's 3 times a day. Someone just said that, Colin. That's why you never got cheated on, because you do it 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
No time to go to work. You got no time to think to himself. He got no time.
Yeah, no time for that.
He got to clock in at the job, clock in at the house.
He be going to work exhausted.
He got 2 jobs. He got a whole what's going on?
Even
you like it 3 times a day, Val?
What's up?
You like it 3 times a day?
3? I mean, I'm not gonna say I haven't done it before, but damn, like I really gotta be into like.
We've all done it before. We're not doing it every day.
Like I can't do that with my girls. Like, nah. If you're on vacation, yeah, but like on the regular, nah, that's impossible. Because now I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Like, if you think like you're the only person I'll be fucking, yeah, think again. Chill out. Sex ain't everything, Kyla.
I didn't say it's not everything, but I just like it. I love it. I'm addicted to it.
You're ready to keep your woman wet.
Exactly.
Satisfying her.
Nah, I feel you, but like,
I don't feel like that's a lot.
Week? Ain't something wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with having sex 21 times a week.
Well, I don't think that's asking for too much. I'm not asking you to go buy me new clothes, new jewelry, nothing. I'm just asking you.
I would rather buy you new clothes than take the car, baby. Take the car.
I'm not asking you to spend any money on me. I'm just asking you to keep me satisfied and happy. Nothing more. Nada más.
You want to work from home job with Kyla. Question right here. Shout out to my homie Robert. So he said,
I thought I was easy.
Shit. He said, is it true women are hurt more by giving another woman your money than your sex? Is that full true?
Is it true women are hurt by giving another woman your money than your sex?
Like if a man is tricking another woman, not even sexually, but he's tricking another woman with his money, is that hurt more than him just having sex with?
Not for me. If that was the case.
Well, I don't know. Long as I'm taking care of. I don't know.
Okay, I mean, I understand the question because
Me too.
people, like you taking that money out the house, taking money out what you could be doing with me, and I understand that question. Val, you be tricking on the hoes?
No, sir.
So why did you say you would cheat, Bill?
What's that?
You said if you was giving it to me. Well, excuse me. You said.
Okay.
Let me cut that slide back. So you said that if you was giving it to your woman 3 times a day, that would make you go cheat. Why is that?
Nah, because I'd get tired of it by the 3rd day. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, just anything in redundant just get tiring, and that's how I am. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I can't really put a number to like how many times I could do it a week. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm active, I'm good, but like 3 times a day.
What's variety vagina?
You like different.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but like, yeah, you know what? Forget it. Yeah, let's just leave it at that because I'm not going to make things more confusing than what they need to be. But if I have the same thing all the time, I'm gonna want, like, if I'm eating chocolate ice cream 3 times a day, every day, eventually I'm gonna want vanillas at some point in time. Like,
whoa, don't talk bad about chocolate ice cream, bro. Relax.
I don't like chocolate ice cream.
I don't either. I'm just using it as an example.
All y'all off the head. I'm talking about chocolate ice cream. I like chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
That goes back to what Flip says. Yeah, a man can't accept a good woman because that's a good quality in a woman that she likes to have sex with her man.
There's nothing wrong with that, but sex all the time?
What else do you want to do?
When do we take a vacation?
Watch Netflix. I don't know.
We can watch Netflix
Go on a
after.
fucking walk. God damn, Kyla. You saw more of a nigga than I do.
Kyla just want downtown every day. I ain't got time for all that.
Yes, you
Right.
do.
Okay, if you can't do it 3 times a day, are you willing to do other sexual things to satisfy your
Oh, that's good. That's a good question.
Say it again. Say it again.
You know what? I don't like where this is heading.
Hold on. Say it again. What you said?
You want me to say give it?
Say it again.
Okay, I said satisfy your woman to feed her needs. Are you willing to do other things for her sexually?
Yeah, the finger gun.
Or using your mouth.
Hey, Bab, remember the finger gun? If I'm gonna use my mouth, I might as well use my thing.
No.
Oh,
It's a difference.
Yeah, not for me.
I ain't got time for it. I gotta hurt my neck. I got too many excuses.
Like, as long as like Shorty don't think about penetrating me or anything like that, then I could like okay.
I just need you to penetrate me.
Okay.
That's
Copy.
my
Like I just had to.
I get where they're coming from, but I'm looking at it from a realistic aspect. Is it realistic for us to both have jobs and to have sex 3 times a day?
It's not, bro. It's
not realistic.
It's not.
Now, maybe once a day is actually realistic. Maybe once in a while, if we all have a day off 3 times that day. But having a job, going to school, having a profession, it is not realistic for 3 times a day.
Kyla's not having it. Like Kyla was just like, nah.
You don't never mix it up. Like, come on, baby, we're gonna do it at 4 a.m. And then we might do it at 7.
I said that.
Midnight. Like,
Here's what I want. Here's what I want. Here's what I want.
A day. You could
Time
say
out. Here's what I want. And I'm trying to cut you off, guys. Here's what I want. I want a written statement from the last dude you've been with that was used doing it 3 times a day. And I want him to tell us how he really feels.
He's probably dead. Like,
I don't know where they are.
He dead. Like, where's he at? He dead. See what I mean?
Yeah, bro, he's dead.
There's no survivors, Kyla. There's no survivors.
I can't believe
Small, son.
I just don't like being called crazy because of that. Because I'm like, what is crazy? That's the only issue I've had in relationships is that argument because of that. That's it.
See, the real argument. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come home really late.
Problems because it's like I want what I want, and he's like, whoa, and I'm just like, how come you can't handle it? What? Only that amount of time? Why don't we do it for 30 minutes? Like it's just always.
Oh man.
So that's where I have problems in relationships.
I got no problem with your expectations. The problem is I'm talking logically. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be like, I mean, is that realistic 3 times a day? Is that realistic?
Nah. I mean, depending on what they do, if you work at home or something like that, but it just gets redundant at some point. At some point. Hey.
Just take the dick off and walk away with it like this.
I would be fine with that.
Here you go. Give it back tomorrow. Like what the fuck? you give it back to me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow. Like what?
I'm just saying, why would a man get tired as soon as you're getting out the car, walking up to the door, and I'm just standing there with the door halfway open, just ready? And you're like, wait a minute. I'm like, there shouldn't be no.
That's from work. That just answers the question. Why would he be tired? Because I had an 8-hour shift. I just came back from work from.
Just for mandatory overtime. Like,
maybe that might be the
case. Y'all show some snow. I don't know. Like my back hurt. Over there bugging.
Like maybe I just want to go home and play 2K, right?
You can play 2K while.
I don't mind that.
Well, you do what you want. I don't mind you doing that, and then you satisfy me.
Thank
and
you.
I won't be busted, and I'll let you play your game. I'm satisfied. You
we can have
it's not like you can't do that much capitulation when you're playing live. That's all I can say. Like I can't pause the game on live, shorty. You feel
Well,
me?
you
So
play and I get on top of you.
now you doing my way.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
said, dudes in there waiting in the car.
Now let me stop. I don't even play video games anyway. But I just had to throw that as an
Hold
example.
on. I like that, Don Omar. How about meet me at the door with a plate and a drink?
I got that for you too. That way you can get your energy left.
Get me
That
some
way-
food. All
I
right?
got you. Your dinner and everything's already cooked. It's already
Get me
ready.
some protein before you take it all out.
Well, I hope you're drinking those protein shakes at work. That way you come home with enough energy.
That's a good pitch.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Kyla. Now you don't intimidate me at all, but I know you intimidate a lot of men with that, because hearing 3 times a day, a lot of men are gonna be like, yeah. But I know reality is this. It sounds good saying 3 times a day, but if you're with somebody, maybe you do it 1 time a day, whatever it can be. You're not gonna do it every day 3 times a day. It's not a realistic measurement, because we have lives to live. Your mother's gonna be calling you, Kyla, where you at? Like, I'm having sex, Mom. No, you can't do that.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. I'm having sex.
Yeah, right. Like, what? Stop, Captain.
When I call my mommy, she says the same thing to me.
Stay single. Like, she said, stay single. Shout out to Travel Guards. He like, just charge up the 7,000. Stay single.
Yo, chill, chat.
See, we have someone in the chat. TV.
We're not even going.
I'm
We're not even
Yay!
They over there clapping for you, bro. They clapping.
But then Slipper said you can have sex with 3 different women in a day. So why you can't have sex with the same one?
Well,
Hold on. For all you men going down to DR, to Sosua, Colombia, wherever you're going, if you guys could sit there and just switch up with different women during the day, have one woman this, then why? What's the issue with 3 times a day?
it's a planned event. If you are my girlfriend and you live with me every day, 3 times a day is not reasonable. If I go on vacation for the sole purpose of having sex with multiple women, it's a planned event. I can do that. But even guys get tired of that. But I'm talking about now, you're talking about vacation compared to home life. At home, I see you every day. You make me a ham sandwich every day. You make my eggs every day. We have sex 3 times a day. After a while, besides your body being mad because you get tired, remember, sex is draining as well. We're giving each other energy. So while you sitting there to get that little smirk on your face, you taking all my energy. And my boss is like, I'm at the office. You're like, Greg, you ain't working today. I'm like, I'm sorry, boss. My girl needs sex. You know what I'm saying? Sorry,
Exactly.
boss.
That's what you need to tell your boss.
Well, guess who pays the bills in that big ass bed? Like,
Right.
I gotta go to work.
You don't know how to call your dick.
Same man pumping and grinding on, breaking the backboard. I gotta go to work and get that. I can't do that. We smash 3 times a day. Because here's the thing: unless you a porn star, 3 times a day ain't making us no money. How about that? How about we? What you say? What you gotta say to that? We? How about that? We ain't making no money 3 times a day. I'm losing money.
8 hours a week, and I still was able to do it 2 times a day.
Jesus Christ. Like, there's no winning with them. I swear to God.
We gotta bring it up. You know what we gotta do? We gotta have role play. One day you gotta be a cop, arrest me.
I'll offer that. I'm already.
We gotta bring it up.
I got
Walk into the door saying,
like,
"Let's go." It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's nice to role play.
You gotta play a robber, hit me upside the head, and
Yeah. Drag you in the room and just take it. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But then when I really get robbed, I'm like, "Oh man, this ain't role playing." Be the safe word.
Yeah, got
mac
the
and
chains
cheese,
and
mac
the
and
whips,
cheese.
the handcuffs, the chains and the whips, like everything. Like, you don't listen to me tonight. Like when I
done lost 25 viewers. 25 viewers since you said 3 times a day. Just so you know, 25 people left this live once you said 3 times a day. Now you talking about whips? People like, I'm out of here. I'm gone.
That's what they get together. Like, you know what? You got issues that you gotta work on. Please.
They lie. They do that stuff undercover. They just
They do. Trust me. And a lot of people ain't that undercover with it either. They be like,
ain't
y'all
that
want to
right?
see a picture of somebody tied up? Y'all want to see a photo?
Hey,
Don't judge me.
I'm calling your job, complaining to your boss about you. Like, he needs to come home right now.
Hold on.
He left this morning and didn't call me.
Devon said, let's role play and go to work. Like,
Playing go to work.
let's go get that paycheck. Let's role play and go to work, make some money. Let's role play and pay the bills. I wanna role play. Let's be adults and pay the bills.
Right.
We can still be adults and do what couples do and get our free time. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
I wanna
No,
role play.
you don't want to understand.
I wanna role play.
You don't want to come to grips with the reality, Kyla, but you understand. You fully understand. As a matter of fact, you overstand.
Men do all this, but then when it comes to the action, it's like, oh, my back hurts. I'm tired. Woo.
Well, hold on. Time out.
They say they
I'm
can't.
the total
get it.
I
opposite.
can't. Oh, I can't get it. Like,
Hold on.
yes, you
I'm the
can.
total opposite. I bring your level of expectation down. So when I blow your mind, it's oh my god, I'm so happy. I'll tell you in a heartbeat. It's gonna be 2 minutes in the best 2 minutes of your life.
2 minutes.
And then we go 30 minutes. She'll be like, what's going on back there?
That's what there we go. 30 minutes. 30
I'm trying to
minutes.
lower the expectation.
Not 2 minutes.
Anything over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you're gonna be like, oh, this dude told me he was gonna be in and out. Let's go.
No.
No quickies.
No.
All them dudes, listen, I realize a lot of dudes talk about I'm gonna blow your back out, girl, I'm gonna do this. That's just corny because you don't really know what you're gonna do in the bedroom until you do it. So I can have all expectations of being like, man, I'm gonna tear that up. And then I hit that right stroke, and they'd be like, oh man, it's about to blow. Like you hit that right stroke, it'd be like, no, it just happened.
Like not
around the window because it's the perfect curve. Oh, okay, we done. We over. And then you act like you start going slow pumps, you be like, maybe she won't notice.
Yes, I will. I'll know.
Why?
Don't mean that because once you hit that stroke, it's over. Like once you get that good boom,
that is a fact.
It's a wrap. So we can talk all we want. Because if I could be like, man, I'm gonna hit that for an hour. You don't know how long you're gonna hit it for. Because once you hit that perfect stroke, it's the volcano's erupting. It's over. Like we done.
And I'm just like, yo, quiero más.
You gotta refocus your thoughts on something else.
And I'm gonna be like, yo, quiero baño. I'm gonna walk to the bathroom. Yo, quiero dormir. I'm gonna sleep. Yo, quiero YouTube. Let's watch a documentary, baby. Don't you want to know about the Latin Kings? Let's watch a documentary about them. I'm like, I don't know. Don't you know how many cars were stolen in Brazil? Let's watch a documentary about it.
Oh my gosh.
You better than me.
Or, hey, you made me a sandwich real quick? You made me a sandwich? By the time you come back with a sandwich, I am fully dressed.
There's already leftover.
I'm going to have a snowsuit on and everything.
The food will already be on the table that you didn't get a chance to eat because I've already kidnapped you in the bedroom.
Look, I need a new sandwich, not that old food you put out there. Make me a fresh sandwich. And I'm gonna say sandwich. Give me a sandwich.
Sandwich, that's a fact.
Matter of fact, go in there and make it grilled. I'm gonna waste some time. You can cook a little bit. Go make me a grilled cheese. Like turn the stove on. Waste some time. She gotta get the lighter, the burner. Waste some time. Hey baby, the soda's not cold. Can you get some ice? I'm trying to extend this shit a little bit. So by the time you look at the clock, you ain't really notice how much time passed. You come back. I am fully dressed. 10 minutes into a documentary, we are chilling.
And I'll be like this in the TV clip. I'll be like, we are not done yet.
Jesus.
Round two, sit there and eat your sandwich, drink this cold glass of water,
telling you what I do. I don't lie about nothing. Whatever I need to do to waste your time, I'm gonna be sending you phantom text messages. You look at your phone. Who's this calling me? I don't know, baby. Who is it? I'm gonna have the phone behind my back. I don't know who it is. Whatever I gotta do is extend that period of time. Extend it out a little bit. I think your mother calling. Answer the phone. Like,
no importa.
But you know what? We should give them a challenge. I challenge you, Bell and Flint, to do it.
To do what?
Hey.
We gonna challenge y'all.
To what?
To have sex 3 times a day.
Shit, I can tell you I lost that challenge already. As soon as you said 3 times I lost the challenge. It was over. Like I was
3 times
So you know what? All right. Let's say today's third Wednesday.
Yep, Wednesday night road. How do you not know?
I already lost the date. I don't know why I saw that from afar. That word.
Which one?
TDC Ninja. Yes, I have considered it.
She might be.
That's why I've been saying I need to go speak to someone. I said at the beginning of the show.
Bernie, man,
You speak to Lexington Steel or Wesley Pipes or something like that. But
Porn stars don't do it 3 times a day.
in the first minute. No, I don't get that. Okay.
He's saying a lot of people be done in the first minute.
A
In a boxing match.
Oh.
You know, a round is 3 minutes. Most guys are done in the first round. In the first minute of the round, that's what you mean. All right, so they challenged us, Val, to have sex 3 times a day. I am personally going to take that challenge. I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna train.
in the meat freezer.
And then hitting beating deep freezer. I say I'll do it sometime in next week. I'll do it 3 times in one day.
All right.
I'm gonna do 5 push-ups after the live. Get ready, and we'll go from there.
I'm gonna have to decline on that proposal. Like, I'm just back on the grind right now. I mean, perhaps if I go back overseas again, I mean, when I do, you know, I'll take that into consideration. However, like, I'm gonna
take the challenge. But hold on, D said niggas have a problem praying 3 times a day, and I do pray 3 times a day. So I know what he means. But a lot of people.
So Donovan, yeah, he was really talking at me right now. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that.
So hold on. So I gotta ask you a question, Val. So you're not gonna take the challenge, Val. So
yeah.
Ladies, are you gonna stick with your? I'm gonna take the challenge. But are you gonna stick with your own? Are you gonna stay doing it 3 times a day? And I ain't talking about the Kyla 7000, the vibrator. I'm talking about.
I have.
That's all you have.
That's the only option I have. So I can't be up for the challenge right now.
Well, you better handle that. It sounds like a personal problem.
Me at first.
Exactly. Who do you think I am? Just to be like, okay, who's up for the challenge?
Yeah.
See my book. Everybody's everybody's like, go ahead, live it up. It's like,
still shot.
Dudes had their phone upside down, like, live it up. I saw that. Even I started peeking down.
So I masturbate 11 times a day.
Somebody broke their phone right now by doing this.
Yo, you think TDC Ninja? Oh shit.
It's only after one time the clip is empty, man. I don't have I don't know what y'all shooting with. Y'all shooting pellets. Poo, 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 poo. I got a fully loaded clip.
Definitely shooting blanks out of there.
He said he masturbated 11 times a day. I'm so mad at you.
Down to 2 times a day, if that helps.
Say it again.
I could drop it down to 2 times a day, if that helps.
That's reasonable. But just that 3rd time doesn't make sense at what point in your day would you know what I'm saying? We can make it happen. I wake up before in the morning, I'll be ready to home. But I just go back I'll be like, I'm going back to bed. But I'll be ready. Morning wood is amazing. Morning wood is amazing.
Yes, when you first wake up
But I have debates with myself. I told you. It'd be like, do I hump and take a nap or do I go to my meeting? And I choose my meeting because I be busy. Like I said, we can play the hump game all day long, but how about we play the pay the bill game? How about we pay the bill? Let's do that.
I'll be sitting there laying in bed spooning you. Like I know when I'm a light sleeper. I know when you're getting up. You can't
Well,
sleep.
here's the thing though, boo. That bed you sleeping in, it's under the roof that I pay for. That I gotta go to the meeting for. How about that? You like that bed?
So TC. But Tyler, you said you jump down to 2?
Oh man.
No, that is 3. Chad is just 3.
She said you 3. She said 3. We gotta try the 3 first. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hey, boo.
I'm gonna record me how I feel after 3 times.
What'd you say, Mel?
What's up?
What did you just say? Don't be.
I said, hey, boo, we can talk now.
Y'all got me hot and bothered in here.
I know, me too. And I'm hardly wearing anything, and I'm still hot.
You
No, my house is cold. That's why I got to talk, because I'm free.
So y'all got to be bothered talking about 3 times a day.
Don't break your phone, fellas. Don't break your phone. It'll be on the replay. You can play it back.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can go back and watch this tomorrow. So real quick, Val, before we get out of here, I want to give each of y'all a minute to talk. Val, I'm gonna let you go first. Speak on what you got to speak on regarding tonight's subject or anything else you want to talk about real quick before we get out of here.
Nah, there's really nothing much I do have to say other than, yo, thanks for having me on the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate seeing you when I got to see you in person. Keep doing what you're doing. Flip Flops is not only the house of the coldest beers and the best wings, but they got the strongest drinks as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
but if I had to say 3 times a day, they probably wouldn't be that cold. I'm just gonna put that out there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. As a matter of fact, all I need is a Flip Flop mojito. And Kyla, I could live up to that. I could live up to that promise. I'm not gonna lie.
That Mama Juana, that keeps you going.
I like marijuana better, but like, but honestly, as far as like, I want to end it off by saying, as far as the bad news and all this other stuff that brothers be hearing in regards to traveling, don't let that stop you to continue to travel. All right, because there's gonna be people that tell you that, you know what I'm saying, that you missed out. Don't miss out because of the fear mongering. Do what it is that you had planned on doing in the first place. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate you, Val. Thanks for coming out tonight, brother.
That's not a problem. Thanks for having me.
So, Kyla, you up next? I'm sorry, Kyla and we. Excuse me, both of y'all. Y'all can each go
I'll
whenever.
start with me.
Well, damn. All right, go ahead, baby.
So, what am I supposed to be saying? Closing? Are you closing?
Well, I don't know about closing arguments, but whatever you want to close out tonight's show with.
In closing, for you, I was a little disappointed with this live tonight.
Why?
Not disappointed. We had a good time and all, but
you wanted to get hot and bothered.
No, just for how everyone reacted to me saying, you know, the 3 times a day in a week thing, and I think that's normal.
Well, you see, everybody else doesn't think that it's normal.
But what's wrong with you guys? I just want to know, like, what's the issue?
Well, we're the majority, so what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. Okay, maybe I need to go.
I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying all I'm saying was a realistic view. It's like maybe we put like this: if we start out hot and bothered and we do it 3 times a day, every day for the first few weeks, first month,
maybe it'll drop down.
It definitely will drop down because we got things we got to do. Absolutely. But also, I want to grab into this. What she said, I would rather the spontaneity, like go to Auntie's house in the bathroom. That spontaneity would make it a little better. But just doing it, coming home and doing it 3 times a day, after a while, that'll kind of be kind of boring. But the spontaneity can make it a little bit better. Maybe that would be okay. We go here, we go to the movie theater, we in a car, whatever the case may be. That may make it a little bit better. Just my opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be in the house.
Because, like I said, people someone said it right here, got jobs and lives. Like, you're pretty much gonna 3 times a day. Let's just say it's 3 hours a day. Let's just say we smash for an hour, right? the travel time to go from where I was back to you, 30 minutes to an hour. So that's 2 hours out of that day each time. So that's 6 hours of transportation and sexual activity every single day. Does that sound logical? Does that sound realistic? There's only 24 hours in a day. I got to work 8 hours. I have no time for pretty much nothing else.
What about the weekends?
Well, then that is something different. I even said on our days off, we could just lay naked, and every time the wind blows and a cool draft comes in, we can go at it. You know what I'm saying? But every single day, I just don't.
Okay, every other day.
And it's not a bad thing. You like what you like. I can't tell you I wouldn't go 3 times a day with you. I just know it wouldn't be a lot. Like, it wouldn't be every single day. That's what I'm saying. I know, I'm telling you. Because first I'd be like, I got a meeting. Like someone said earlier, they'd be sitting in the car, not want to come in the house. Like, they'd be sitting in the car. Like,
the weekend.
Waiting for the light to go out so you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Sit in the car like this. Is she going to sleep?
And I'll be sitting there like this.
Dudes would be like, I ain't going to that house again. You know what I'm saying? You be like, you cheating. Bitch, I've been in the driveway for 6 hours. Like,
where are you at, Mika? Where are you at?
I've been in the driveway hiding. I ain't cheating.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I mean. Like, it would be like, damn. After a while, you're like, all right, boo. You know, I kind of had a long day. You know, I'm tired. I need some of that. Give me some of that. You know, it's like, damn, all right. I remember one time this was my ex-wife, matter of fact. I used to have a TV in my cars. All my cars, a little DVD players. And I remember back in the day, DVD players and all that. So me and my boys used to actually enjoy sitting in the car in front of our cribs. Most of us were married or had girlfriends. And we would just watch a movie and drink and talk shit to each other. So my ex-wife one time, she was like, where the hell are you at, you mother? I said, if you don't take your ass and look out the window, I'm literally right underneath the window in my car. We all laughing and joking and drinking, watching a movie in the car. But I would probably have to do that now to stay away from you. Like, just to avoid the 3 times a day. Because that's a lot, Kyle. I'm telling you, that's a lot. We put like this. I don't know too many people that got professional lives and could just have that much sex. Even rappers can't have that much sex. So you having more sex than a rapper?
I guess so. She said, I guess so.
Megan Thee Stallion? I'm just saying. Kyla the Stallion? I don't know. Kyla the Nympho? I don't know. There you go. So anything else you ladies want to add with it? Oh, go ahead.
Paradise Life.
Thank you, Flip, for having me on.
We are glad you came on tonight, and I hope you come back again. I appreciate you finally getting on camera instead of talking all that jive in the background. Definitely appreciate you. We Kyla appreciate you as well. And ladies, you're always welcome back. You know I'm here Wednesday Night Raw every Wednesday.
3 times challenge.
And I'm telling you, I'm a videotape my reaction to a day of 3 times in one day. And
I would love to see that. I'm
gonna send it on YouTube to you, and then I'm gonna play it for the people to see how I feel. I'm gonna take my vitamins, say my prayers, like the Hulkster way, and I'm gonna try to see what I can do with 3 times a day. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I end up in the hospital, y'all are coming down to visit.
Just do it after you've done it. Just go record yourself. Like, oh, okay, that was round 1, and just tell us how you feel.
You gonna see me in the bed. This is round 2. I can't breathe. My knees hurt. Stay tuned for later.
Okay, we did it from the side.
Thank you, Kyla and Wee, for making me do this challenge.
Yes, the Kyla and Wee challenge. And if you guys in the chat would like to try it and
everybody needs to try the Kyla and Wee challenge.
3 times a day for a week challenge.
Oh, I thought it was 3 times a day one time. Wait, a week for the whole? Oh, hell.
No. For a week, do it 3 times a day. So Monday through Sunday, 3 times.
I was trying to do it one day, like trying to get it one day. Like,
no.
Let him try it one day. He may like it. Be like, ooh.
At least if you can't get 3 times, at least 2 times. Come on, guys. Come on.
All right, so the Kyla and we challenge 3 times a day for 7 days. Good luck to all you guys.
He said definitely faking it. Oh,
and you guys could Instagram me and let me know how it's going. And yeah,
if you need some tips, we got you, boo.
We got you. I will, you don't have no energy. I got, those fruits and vegetables and drinks. I will give you the good energy.
My back hurt. Think about this.
Maybe I will come up with my own, services over there about this to help people.
Kyla and we services. I might be.
Yeah.
I might have to give you my credit card number.
That's what I'm saying. I can help you out. I got you.
You want the security code, the 3-number security code? I'll give it to you.
Absolutely. And the expiration date.
No.
Ladies, I appreciate y'all. Guys, I need y'all to try the Kyla and we challenge 3 times a day for 7 days. Holy crap. Good luck to all y'all. And disclaimer, if you die, this channel is not responsible for anything that happens to you in between that period. This is the Kyla and we challenge. I have nothing to do with this.
And for you ladies in the chat, we can't forget the ladies. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, for the ladies in the chat, I'm sorry. Yes.
We from Michigan.
Definitely do this with your man also if you're not doing it 3 or twice a day and see what he thinks about it.
Spruce that thing up, baby.
Spruce it up.
Yes.
Spruce it up.
Yes.
I don't know what that dance was, but it was for the moment, Ladies, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming out. Hopefully we jump live again. All right. Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Stay safe. Have a good night. Thank you.
D said if he dies, he dies. Oh man. Shout to Backpack Val. Shout to your soy Kyla. Shout to We for finally jumping on. There's a dope live as usual. I try not to keep these lives going too long. So let me give you guys the flip side. So love, sex, relationships, all that's great. But you've heard me say it a million times, and I say it a million more because sometimes we just don't get it. Are you happy? Are you happy with yourself? Because here's the thing. You could have sex a million times, but sometimes you need to fill the void that's inside of you for happiness. Why do you mention that, Phil? Why do you talk after all the sexual talk, you talk about happiness? Well, guess what? Sex is not the only thing that can make you happy. Actually being happy with yourself can make you happy and can lead you to probably more joyous sex, if that makes sense. I've learned that my happiness depends on me and my attitude. I've recently been at situations where I've been angry at certain people and certain things for things that were said and things that happened. And I realized it's not them, it's me. My expectations of someone should not be the realization of what I expect of them. And if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say is, just like Kyla says she wants it 3 times a day, if you get in a relationship, maybe it starts out 3 times a day, but the expectation is not going to meet the reality, which we all know. So I want to first do one thing. I want to apologize to a few people. They know their name. I don't got to say their names. Based off some interactions that happened, that maybe miscommunication, stuff was said, things were done. But I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart to them. They know who they are. But also, I want to apologize to you guys. One thing about me is I don't hold my tongue. I don't give the most popular opinion. I don't go with the masses that everybody else wants me to go with. No, I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not these guys that get 20,000 views, 100,000 views. I get my few thousand views. I'm good. I'm at 10,000 subs. I'm good. I don't strive to be anyone else. I strive to be the best version of myself. That being said, I want all of you to focus on your happiness first before you focus on anything else. So Kyla and we gave us the 3 times a day challenge. I'm going to give every one of you a challenge. Excuse me. I'm tired. I challenge each one of you to find your happiness. Don't just say I'm happy. Find your happiness. Whatever it is that makes you happy, find it. But here's the catch to that. The first thing you've got to find is happiness within. And then you can find what makes you happy. Because if you know how to make yourself happy, then you'll be able to find what can make you happier. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let me catch up his last few comments. He said the menu. Yeah, it is a lot easier. Lauren Scott, appreciate that. Peace first. You already know, Mo. I appreciate all you guys. Y'all hit that hit the link to the website, Paradise Life 360. All the events, all the upcoming stuff. As I said, we got a lot of stuff coming. Halloween is gonna be dope. We got Super Bowl, my birthday. Things gonna be dope. If you go to the website, you'll get all the Instagram links, my Instagram, the Paradise Life Instagram, the Flip Flop Sports Bar, Facebook and Instagram, as well as the Flip Flop Sports Bar website. It's all there in the main website. The merch stores out for one, and spring, which you can hit right on YouTube. I apologize, I'm a little tired today. But find your happiness, guys, and appreciate all y'all for rocking with me. Like, share, subscribe. If I'm not your favorite YouTube, I'm striving to be. I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me. Much love from me to you. Stay tuned for those shorts and those other videos that are coming up. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you for Sunday service, guaranteed, 11:30 a.m. Appreciate all y'all, Mr. Flip Flop. I'm out.